What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden, Show 80. Working on some weather issues here, so no worries, but we're just adjusting some settings. And no matter what happens, even if the stream does go down, we'll be recording the full show and posting the archive as soon as possible for tomorrow. But we'll be working on it, and we look forward to bringing you some hot tips tonight, which we have a bunch of questions to get to. One of actually our biggest mailbags ever.
Ever?
Yep. So no matter what happens, even with the weather, we'll be getting it recorded, but we're working on it pretty hard, and give Tech Guy a round of applause. So
Tech Guy doing work right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now,
big snowstorm.
We're going to work on the art of the no-huddle offense tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about backup base plays. If I run the concept curl flats, the scheme, that's my idea of what I want to do and how I get into the flow of my offense. But if I didn't have curl flats, what would I switch to? Mm-hmm. And that's a good question because it's very effective. And obviously, you got to mix it with other things. But, what are some other great base concepts that you can work consistently? Last year, we used mesh as a concept a lot. Or in Madden 11, we use it a ton. Corner routes, working off with the streak to beat some zone is another style of option that you can use. So what would be another option that would be effective this year besides curl flat? So we'll talk about that. And what do you got? You want to jump into the first mailbag question?
We can jump into it. Are we going to jump into the no huddle first? Or are we going to? Is that what you want to do?
Is that what you want to chat? Because I saw the no huddle live in action. If the Tech Guy has the pictures here, I went to California to view the Oregon USC game. So as you can see here in this picture is where I was sitting. Got a great view of all 1,200 yards plus that were in this game. Here, the quarterback fakes the handoff to Barner, who then, on the next picture here, breaks outside. And you can actually see him scoring in the bottom corner. He scored right in our end zone. I had a second picture, but I didn't when it over. But right when he breaks to the outside from the 10. The biggest thing about their no-huddle is, even after a 70-yard play, they're at the line of scrimmage in just no time. They really only ran 2 or 3 formations. They had a nice formation with the wide receivers stacked behind each other. And just laser fast, lightning precision, yards. USC might have even got a sack on a couple of first downs, and it'd be 2nd and 20, and all the Oregon fans are like, yeah, so you're going to stop us?
It's like a Madden offense. Okay, yeah, 2nd and 20, I'm not worried. Go.
Just go. And it was warp speed. The Ducks pulled out the victory. Pretty impressive stuff there. So we're going to talk a little bit about the no-huddle offense, why we want to do it in this year's game. So as we dig here, go to the PlayStation 3, have the Giants playbook. And obviously one thing that you want to make sure that you have is to limit your opponent from substituting in players. So you want to make sure you have your best 11 guys on the field. Some ways to do that are utilize, 1 tight end, 1 running back, and then probably 3 receivers. And that's probably the fastest way to get your best guys on the field. Gibbs, what do you think about your personnel and how important is that to have flexible players? Who, you use Randall Cobb. Talk a little bit about that.
In any instance, especially with a no-huddle offense, you really need to focus on getting, again, like you said, the best 11 players on the field, your best skill position players. So, I use the Green Bay Packers, and issue with the Packers is they don't have an elite halfback to go to. So in order to get the best 11 guys on the field, I think you need to come out in an empty 5-wide set and then audible down, utilize Randall Cobb at the halfback position like the Packers have been doing on selective drives this year. And that, to me, is how you can utilize a team like the Packers who don't have an elite halfback. Now you get Cobb at halfback, and now you have a whole entire different offense with a actual viable halfback.
All right, so for the Giants playbook here, the normal wing New York, for my personal belief, is better formation than the gun doubles weak. And the reason I think that is once you get into this playbook, you start to realize that the quick audibles are better out of the normal wing New York. So we've talked about the base play. That is, of course, the giant slot trail here on the left, the square option. It's a great play to have. You have the curl flats here. The key to this curl flat is you don't have the great angle by the halfback. You do have a nice blue route, but the other doubles weak has a better route there. So as we dig through, we see some corner routes. See pretty much every concept you could need. You have a screen. You have a mesh here with the inside cross. Some nice slants here is going to give you the ability to make curl flats because the key really there is the flat route.
Right.
And of course, sail could be a nice route by the halfback. We like the zig by the tight end. We think that route on the inside left could get a little weird, get interesting.
You want to try it, definitely try it. It has a screen that's nice. Yeah.
So mixing it in with the screen. So as we go in, you really want to have if you're going to run just a true hurry-up style offense, you can pretty much ditch your running plays that aren't quick audibles. That's those two base formations, the run left and the run right. We don't necessarily want those.
It's going to slow you down, definitely.
It's going to slow us down and mix up our play calling. We're going to run out of these type of formations. It's more of a college-style game, but you see people online hurry up all the time, and that's the key to the no huddle. So here, have a route like this. Kind of mix it up. What you want to do with every time you no huddle, you want to go through your quick audibles, which is on PS3 square, square, right stick up is your quick pass, square, square, right stick right is your deep pass. It changes the play. Square, square, right stick left is your play action pass, which you can just cancel play action by blocking the halfback hot route, or you can go XX right stick down, which will get you to your run play. Here it is, the nice draw that we talked about, and you try and get some yards when you see the defense dropping back. What's
most important to me when I'm looking, though, at a no-huddle offense is, so you have that one base play, so we come out in the giant slot trail. What I think is going to be really effective if you're going to be running a no-huddle style offense is I would love to see potentially you put the halfback slip screen as an audible.
Yep.
And then you come out in the giant slot trail, you have the halfback draw at your disposal, and then you want to take a look at the game currently, and you need to think, and we said this last year all the time. He said, you got to do the things that are effective. And so remember last year, the certain plays that were really effective. Number one, you knew slant outs were really effective last year.
Correct.
So that was one thing you wanted to take advantage of in a no-huddle situation. You want to make your opponent have to defend that base play, so it's really tough and really annoying to defend giant slot trail. Well, once you get them to focus on stopping giant slot trail, then you go into no huddle mode. You hit them with a couple halfback screens, a couple halfback draws, and then the annoying routes that are difficult to defend in this year's game. What are those? Those are zigs to tight ends. Out routes are pain in the neck to defend. Fades to motion receivers or fades to unbumpable receivers like tight ends, or if you're on the left side of the field, to go to the receivers on the left side on PlayStation 3. So that's what I would say is a good way to run a no huddle offense in Madden. Is you get that one base play you feel confident with, whether it's curl flats, whether it's giant slot trail, whatever it is, it's your base play. You feel good with it. You can make your reads. You have your pass protection out of it. You know where you're going with the ball. And then in a no-huddle situation, 2nd and 2, what are you going to do? Well, think about the situation. I want to probably run a halfback draw there because then it's probably going to get 3rd and 1, worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
3rd and 1, or I'm going to get a first down, move the chains, keep the ball moving, hit him with a screen every once in a while.
What Oregon did is on 4th down, they went for it. I think they only punted once, and 4th and 4, they were going for it. They just had an idea of what they could do, just yard, just 5 yards, 5 yards, 20 yards.
For them, it's about points per minute.
Yeah, just
how many points per minute can they put up?
Just going and no huddling and running the same concepts, same motion, same. What's cool about some of those pictures that I took is you can literally see, even though he's handing off the ball, both receivers on the outside are doing the bubble screen. They're both coming from behind. Sometimes they threw one for a touchdown left, but then same thing. The guys, even though they're not getting the ball, they're not running upfield and trying to block. They just bubble screens that the defense has to respect it.
Has to respect it.
And
it's huge.
It's incredible to see. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Let's take a look at our next first question of the night, and we'll keep pumping through them all the time. From H-Spot, he wants to know, what do you guys feel is the best way to recover onside kicks? So he's not saying I'm onside kicking. He's saying if people do onside kick. I had to remove a couple people from the Madden community, unfortunately, to get you're not allowed to onside kick, only if you're losing in the 4th quarter. Just the way it is.
Stop doing it.
So I got a couple reports that were from a few people, and these people had to be removed from the community. And if you're still doing it, you will be next. So here we're going to go on PS3.
The idle threat from ZFarls.
I got a mean ban hammer.
He does. He rules
with the best sitting over there, and I'm going to continue to keep a clean community as much as I can. People have been giving great feedback. It's been a good place to play, and we're going to continue to do it. So if you want to practice special teams, what you do is you go press start, go to practice type, kickoff.
I'm starting to think to get to the point we might want to get rid of squibs too.
Yeah?
I'm starting to recover it quite a bit.
Yeah?
We might want to say no more squibs. I don't know. We'll have to get a fan vote.
We can vote about it. We do accept some voting. So we had, last week I actually asked people to email me and say, what do you think? Because I want to read letter from my people all around the
should we do a
Madden Tips Nation. I wanted to read letters.
Should we do a Madden Tips presidential debate tonight? And
vote for ZFarls if you don't want
to vote for SGibs.
We'll talk about that later. But I got some emails, people saying that they were okay with it. So The key to onside kicking is people are gonna do it, you know, not in the Madden Tips community, but you got to be ready for it. So you can't move it, obviously, but right around there. I always go to the inside guy because that guy where Jean is, he's going to recover it on his own as the computer. You don't want it to hit him, but you also don't want to move out of the way if it goes short.
Yep.
I go with Daniels, and I try and cut in. You don't want to pick it up, though, if
trying to hit people, right?
It's going to go short. So that's going to get there and see it becomes a mess of people.
Now, there's another theory floating out there.
This is the theory we want to share with you guys live right now on the show.
There's another theory out there, and this was brought to our attention by none other than Zanzibar, Peyton Zanny. And what he's saying to recommend is if you just do a return middle, so Farls onside kick here. Farls onside kick here.
Yep.
So what he's recommending is just call onside return here and just use a control. Is it Nolan or is it Mercillius? I forget which one it is. And then you just want to sit on this guy and kind of get him out of the way, because you want that one guy to just have that one chance, one opportunity to pick it up.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. You don't want it hitting guys and bouncing around. I think what used to happen a lot with squibs was it would go to hit one guy in the game, and it would be like, okay, he's going to catch it 9 out of 10 times because it's a pass. You know, he's going to catch it, but now it kind of can hit him and bounce around. So you want to give this guy a clean shot.
Right. See, I like it. I
feel like that's going to make it more like last year, where 9 out of 10 times, because it's not like it's not like they can move this thing to the right and aim it at the guy you're moving.
And this is a great tip by Zan.
Here's a little shorter.
I mean, that would have been a penalty. Talk about probably one of the most clutch tips of the year.
It's going to change games.
Coming in from Zan, so got to give him a thanks.
One reason this is super important as well. If you come out in kick return, and your opponent's an onside, then you're like, oh, I got to take a timeout. You get frustrated. Now you're just like, okay, he's going to try and hurry up and kick it as fast as he can, which probably not going to give him, you know, he's under pressure. He's going to say, oh, I got it. Now, can you go to the guy on the outside and not move your opponent?
What do you mean?
Try moving Nolan.
Yeah.
So say you mess this up, or let's see what would happen if...
Go to him?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with him?
Yeah, just see what's going to happen. Try and recover it. Just see what's going to happen. That's the way you do it. Let's see the way not to do it.
If I run, I mean, he'll go for it.
But he's too close. It might bounce at him in a weird spot. Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy.
Because Nolan's pretty much always going to get a chance at it.
Right.
Correct? Maybe you just go to the guy in the middle and see what the computer does here.
Okay. Dobbins. Yeah, see,
you don't want to kick it at him. You want to get him out of the way. I agree. I agree. So the next thing I would do is I would say, who's recovering this? Nolan? I'd go to Nolan's spot on the depth chart. I'd press start. I'd say, who's Nolan? Why is he lining up in this area?
You're looking at catch? Is that what you're looking at? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Catch. Yeah, I'm thinking catch. Because, yeah, he still might miss it, but you're getting a clear shot at it.
So Troy Nolan. And I'm going to look at catch. And I'm putting my best catching guy there. I'll put Rock Carmichael.
Duh. How'd you not know that Rock Carmichael?
Why wouldn't you put Rock Carmichael there?
The Rock.
And then, you know what? Let's go a step further, just in case.
Yeah?
Let's go Mercules here.
Hercules. I think he's a tight end, maybe?
Is he?
I don't know. He's a huge dude.
He's 59.
Okay.
Wasn't he?
There
so he's not even on the...
50.
I don't even know how to... Oh, right here?
There he is.
So let's go over to catch. He's pretty fast. He's pretty good.
Stud.
So, Cushing. So we'll just put Cushing there.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not get my two best possible options? And then when
you go back through, this is very good because a lot of people are still going to be doing this, and it's just, you know, you can recover them. You should be able to recover them like they do in the NFL at that rate.
Cushing.
So hold Cushing, get out of the way, and let the second guy here pick it up.
Just let him do work over there.
The Rock.
Rock Carmichael.
Of course the Rock grabs it. That's a great tip. And that is all...
Give me another. Just keep doing it.
He writes on MaddenTips.com, Zan's Corner. And that's the reason we bring a guy like that to New York City to play in the Virgin Gaming Challenge.
That's why you bring a Zan to New York City.
That's a guy who shares his stuff. He says, hey, people are struggling with this. I'm going to find a counter. There it is.
And then he did work in New York City as well.
Must read his forward progress blog. Very good.
Just get out of the way,
yeah, you're gonna get a fair chance to pick that up.
And then you run away from it and go left.
Get out of bounds or.
No, I'll tell you what I like. I think. Give me if I get a right kick. You know the ones where they make you sick, like See, I think if I prevented myself from, if I let that linebacker Cushing go get that ball, I think I could have been in a problem.
Yeah.
But
you know what you could do?
I stayed strong. It didn't move.
Here's what I would like.
No, I'm going to try and run left here. Go. Ah.
I'd like to see you just run and hit stick somebody with Cushing.
Yeah?
I'm just kidding. But
right.
yeah.
Go ahead, do it. I'll try it.
So if you want to audible from normal kick to onside kick, what you should do is,
and then you do this. Then you do this.
Oh my.
Then you do this.
What you want to do is come out and just regular kick, or come out and onside kick, and then audible, just press square on PS3, XX on Xbox. That'll get you to normal kick return. Yeah. And that'll actually put some...
Well, I came out kick return middle, which I'm saying will come out anyways. Do that one more time. See if that Cushing thing was real. I'm just going to run upfield, maybe
a little bit left. I think you want to... All right. So don't onside kick, but if they do that, and we will have a vote, another vote to talk about squibs later, if they're becoming something in the community, the MaddenTips.com community, that we don't want to see. So we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, next question here. We got it from SD Great White. About how much money will you spend going to the Madden Challenge? Can you give me details on what you paid for and what you have to buy yourself? So when you do qualify to get in, we went to New York last year, which we drove down, but if it's in Vegas this year, we'll probably fly. So we'll be looking consistently across the next couple months to look at flights once we qualify. Try and find something, fairly cheap. Maybe, it depends on the time, Google search how to get good rates on flights. Definitely some, depending on where you're at, or if you're going to drive, you got to pay for gas and stuff like that. And then hotel, so we had that. So what we did was we put a bunch of guys in one room. We shared a room.
Had to shack up with this guy.
He smells. But he did bring a PlayStation. So don't forget to bring your PlayStation when you go to the tournament, because you want to be practicing in your room. We were literally in the middle of Central Park, and we never left the room. We just sat there and played Xbox. PS3 on the 40th floor. So we did a lot of that.
A lot of Xbox.
Yeah, so make sure you qualify first, but then get in, and you'll know pretty soon, and then you'll have plenty of time to look. Other than that, I mean, they gave away free energy drinks the day of, so you didn't really have to buy anything at the event.
A lot of NOS
that night. They had some lunch that you could get there at the event, so you didn't have to leave if you were playing.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
This is the craziest atmosphere I've ever been in. It was energy drinks and techno music and video games and NOS girls for 12 to 15 hours straight. So it was very cool.
Long day. You know what the most underrated thing is about that is that I got knocked out in the final 64, and Zan did too. So you got to think, how many more games was there after that? So there was the 32, 16, 8, 4, and then championship. So 6 more rounds. I was like, after I lost, I was just like, I didn't know where I was. Like, I was so mentally like spent, because you focus so much more on the game, and your nerves and your energy are so focused on what's happening, and then you just. It's hard to explain. It really is. Like, unless you're there. And I think you got to experience it. You got to try and get out to it. Got to try and qualify, play those games, and make sure you get out there.
Yeah, depending on, if you're going to play, even if you just go, a couple guys live close to New York. They just came down to say what's up and hung out at the event. I think it was like $5 to get a spectator pass, or $10.
Yeah.
So they got to go in.
FIFA's there, NHL's there, so you got all the games. Like, so maybe if you're not doing Madden, maybe you're a FIFA guy or NHL.
Some guy won a PS Vita with FIFA because he chugged a NOS as fast as he could.
Was it?
It was a NOS race, I think.
I might challenge him. I'm working on my water chugging, so I got another gallon here too.
So yeah, just try and keep it in. EB2 Hype, you are not that late. We just started. We did a couple no huddle tips. We got the Bear 6 watching for the first time, so we're hanging out, and let's hang out and get to our next question. From DTVJC1. I was wondering if a team's overall had anything to do with their ability to make more plays towards the end of a game. Is there any actual science to this, or am I overanalyzing? And he mentioned clutch rating. And, I think clutch rating in the fourth quarter does get you a little bit more, a guy like Charles Woodson maybe, but... I'm
going to say no.
I'm saying the clutch dynamic play performance is a real thing, yes or no? I think they get a little bit, but it's not going to affect it overly.
I say it's no.
I'm going to disagree with you. But I'm going to say,
but
his question though, right? I'm going to say no, you are definitely overanalyzing.
100%.
It's like overanalyzing.
It's like looking at, you gotta consider looking at the team overall the same as looking at a player's overall rating. Yes, it's a good indicator of how good that player is and or how good that team is, but you got to dive deeper into that team, into that player to see how effective they really are. So, I mean, you take a look at the Packers. A lot of people are saying right now the Packers aren't the best team in the game this year, and that's because they don't have a halfback. But you look at their overall rating, I think it's an 88 or 91. You look at that rating, and that would tell you, oh, they're one of the best teams in the game.
Yeah.
But why are people saying they aren't? Because you got to dive deeper, look at those ratings, and realize that they don't have an elite halfback unless you're using a guy like Cobb.
The other big thing is he asked if teams play to certain tendencies. He said he played with the Cowboys. He noticed that guys were fumbling late, and with the Falcons, guys were holding on to it late. And that's just not true, I don't believe. And I think it's in your head, so just keep firing away. And that's pretty much it. All right, here we go. Next question on the list from Ace Stroop. He wants to know, how do you quick audible to spike the ball and hurry up offense on Xbox? So over here on Xbox, as we jump in.
We can't actually audible to it.
Yeah, in practice mode, once the snap ends, you can't hurry up. But what you want to do is call your play. You're going to hold down the B button, which is the circle button on PlayStation. And you just hold down, rather than hold down Y to hurry up and call the same play, you're going to hold down B. Here's the thing with that. 97% of the time, you're never going to spike the ball because it's just faster to call the same play.
Oh, absolutely.
But if you need the clock to stop so you can call a field goal or something like that, then you can spike it. But in general, just hold hurry up. And the other thing is you can even let it go back to the play clock screen.
Right.
And just kick the field goal. Because you might save yourself time. The guy's running up the line, then you spike it. Just let the play end. Field goal as fast as you can. Hopefully it's an ass-man situation where it just pops up. And then kick it. I got to do the clock measurements to make sure it's exactly worth it. But spiking...
That's what I was going to get at, right? But so we know one thing, 7 seconds. And I think we need to go back and retest that just to make sure. But you have 7 seconds from when you pick the play to when you're able to snap the ball. So if you're in a situation, say, like you were saying, like, oh, you just completed like a 60-yard pass and you need to kick a field goal in it's like 14 seconds, tick, 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 tick. You gotta, it might be quicker for you to actually, like Farls was saying, no huddle and spike it to just go out, not pick the play, let them regroup because they're gonna move up the field automatically.
Yeah, I don't know if in Madden 13 there used to be a fake spike in a lot of the Maddens where X was fake spike, B was spike, Y was hurry up. So the Dan Marino famous play, obviously, where he fake spikes it.
Brady tried doing that last year.
Nobody plays, and they go for it. That used to be X. I don't know if it's still in the game. That would be square on PS3.
It is still in the game.
Is it still?
It definitely still in the game.
Don't do that.
And I think Chief tried running that on me as an offense a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work for him. But Chief did beat me. He gave me a loss in the Madden Tips Xbox.
What's your guys' series at this year?
Me 50, Chief 25, maybe.
You guys have played 75 times?
No, but like 2 to 1, maybe you'd say. Like just like a ratio, ratio-wise.
7 to 3.
Sure, easy numbers. 7 to 3.
7 and 3.
I'll take that. 7 to 3.
I got what you just meant.
But I was just going for a ratio.
Yeah.
Trey 333 had a question. He said, but what about, he's saying, well, if you're in an accelerated clock situation, well, if you're under 2 minutes in the game, and 2-minute warning in the second quarter or fourth quarter, there's no Excel clock.
It won't.
So just remember that. So you're not really, you don't have an urgency if it's, the fourth quarter.
Yeah, if it's above 2 minutes, you can no huddle.
Yeah, so just know that.
All right, here we go. Next question. I'm going to spike it in the game tonight, by the way.
Yeah?
Just for my boys out there.
Yeah?
All right. From Jugular, he wants to know, how can I effectively generate pressure from the 4-3 formation without showing blitz? I find it harder to achieve results than Madden 12 because you can't stack the linebackers in a certain position. So let's go over here on Xbox.
Okay.
And we'll jump into a 4-3 play, and we'll give you some ideas. Just a reminder, we do have the tournament specialized guide on defense is coming out, and also the starter guide. Both of these will have 4-3 pressure, and they'll be without showing blitz. So if you pick those up, if you pre-order it right now, it's 20% off, so it'd be $7.99. And you also get a free nickel 335 bonus defensive scheme.
Nickel 335D is hot fire, boys and girls, so make sure you check that out. What I want to also show, this is an actual play from the guide. It's from the 4-3 stack formation. It's will to fire. So you're saying a defense that doesn't have show blitz from the 4-3. So the way we set this up is the following. We like this play because it has the 2 yellow zones out wide. So what I'm going to do in this situation, I'm going to base a line. I'm going to press coverage, spread my linebackers, spread my D-line, and then I'm going to global blitz both outside linebackers to blitz. Now, you might say, okay, well, yeah, you're sending 6, and the goal here is I want to try and get 2 free. So, Farls, can you show me your halfback? Yeah. Okay, good. Snap the ball. So in this instance, they both came in. A lot of the times when you run this play, what ends up happening is when you spread the line here and re-blitz both these outside linebackers, the center doesn't. The center will actually pick up one of the defensive linemen, and you will only shoot 1 defender and free. It's not. So it's. I would say maybe it's a clip of like 60-40, where 40% of the time you're going to shoot 2 free, and then 60% of the time you'll shoot only 1 free. So what we like to do in this case to just kind of make sure that we have the 2 guys coming free every time is we spread the line and we contain both these D tackles. So you place them both on contains, and that's going to give us a better chance to get the outside pressure on a more consistent basis. So Farls now calls hike. We're going to feel more confident about that pressure coming in. And you're seeing now we have a cover 2 with the 2 outside yellows to stop out route patterns.
And this play is called
Will to Fire.
Will to Fire. And the tournament guide is coming out. It is from the New Orleans Playbook. It's $9.99, but if you pre-order right now, it's 20% off, so it'll be $7.99, and then you get the 335 bonus. If you bought the winner's kit already, of course, this will just unlock for you, and we'll send you the link to the 335 bonus as well. So don't worry if you're a winner's kit guy, you just get it. But it's good. The D is really good. So the 4-3, yeah, you can't stack, and showing blitz can be difficult, but the key is just getting your guys in the positions that you want. You got to find certain formations and ways to shift, and we've done all that hard work for you, and it will be out very shortly. You can also get the winner's kit right now for 40% off if you use the code TWIM40. That'll be to the end of this show. So, with all the stuff that's already come out, you'll get all that, and then you'll get this too. So that's another option. I know the last time we put out the guide, the offense, that was the specialized. A lot of people just said, well, I'm just going to buy the winner's kit because that'll get me everything.
Winner's kit gets you everything, which is nice.
It's loaded, and at 40% off, it's pretty legit. So now those people are already going to get all that stuff. So that's an option. But let's take a look at the next question. Also, one guy in the chat was wondering, are we going to kick people out if they leave the community and then rejoin?
We might. That's the biggest Joker move I've ever seen in my life, by the way. I have no respect for you.
I got to find out how they're doing it, and I'm going to lock the community.
That's been an idle threat at this point. Like you've threatened that 3 times.
I'm going to lock it.
Lock it right.
But lock it now. See, here's the thing. There are good people that are just playing honest games and doing the right thing, and they want to join. I don't want to lock them out to get rid of the twerps that are
true. It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair. Just have some respect for yourself. Don't do it.
But I got to figure out who's doing it, and as I said earlier, I will even kick out CN Ballard, who's a nice guy to have in there.
Cody's about to get booted.
If he's messing around,
he's gonna get booted.
Hey, I'm all about equal. That's why you should vote me for Madden president. All right, here we go. Next question on the list. Let's see. You want to read this one?
Oaken99, I am really struggling with using draw plays. I seem to always trip over my O-line. How can I improve those runs? And is it true there are some draw plays that work better than others? If so, which one is recommended?
So let's talk about that real quick. I'm going to go over to PS3 here. And I do think there are some draw plays that are better than others. I'm assuming that he's specifically talking about plays such as halfback draws from shotgun formations, not necessarily like a counter lead draw or from strong pro that I run with the Giants sometimes. But
you got nervous there that my kick return was going to be 99.
The other big thing you can do is you never want to really quick snap a draw. Here's the reason I say that. You don't want to quick snap a draw.
You just don't.
Because then they won't have time to have messed around with their defensive linemen. You want to wait until if you quick snap a draw there, they might have wanted to drop their defensive lineman back, but maybe they haven't done it yet.
Right.
So then you're playing into their hands.
Right.
They're going to get quick snapped, and then they're going to be like, oh, thankfully I was still rushing 4 guys.
Right.
That's one reason I don't quick snap draws. That's a tip to running them better, because you want to make sure, oh, did I see that guy's head move? here's a draw like from the spread Y slot. Look at the 4 guys out wide. Yes, they're going to run their routes, but you want a little more beef inside, if you will. So you might go with something like gun doubles, HB mid draw. There's mid draws, there's regular draws. And then what I do is I'm always motioning this guy inside because I'm going to hit him either with the inside pass lead or then he's still going to block. They're still going to get the same effect. I block him when he gets right over there. And you just got to be super patient. I laid on the turbo a little bit too quick right there.
You know, remember the tip I gave back a couple weeks ago where you just kind of be patient?
Yeah.
I think that works, but I think it also could backfire. If you wait too long, then the defense will then attack you.
Yeah. So here's what I try and do. What I try and do is, as you can see here, I wait a little bit. I try and get right outside.
I like it. Then
see how I have the 3, see how I have my, you always basically have the 3 interior linemen.
Right.
I try and get to the edge of one of them, and right as I get to where they're going to be, I do that type of cut like behind them so that then they engage.
Right.
And then I'm kind of mixing it in the middle. So that's my key area that I always talk about. This my 5 to 7 yards is when I'm trying to make my like S cut like behind my 3 linemen, whichever way it might be. And you know, hopefully that tight end. So like then,
there, yes.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good overall strategy. Run out wide and then cut back inside.
Because when I used to play a team that had great running backs, you could actually break big runs like that. The Packers, you know, they don't really have the agility to like
Randall Cobb does
pop in, but that's kind of what I like to do.
I do like that. I do like the patience move. You got to be real savvy with your stick skills. One thing I think you made.
That was the game running on its own.
I think one thing that you made an interesting point. We're showing there so they didn't see that. One thing that's interesting though, I think, is that you said don't quick snap a halfback draw, because how many times has this happened to you? How many times? Your opponent is cycling through their guy and their guys are moving like this, and then you snap the ball, and then the guy does something weird and he fires through the O-line, and you just get so angry you want to punch things. Oh, it's so frustrating. Please tell me, if you know what I'm talking about, hit 1. Type 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm trying something right here.
Okay.
From Trey. He recommended it in the chat.
Okay.
It says go aggressive with the line slides, which I just did. No, I didn't.
Let me drop some guys here. See, people know what I'm talking about. Ah, so frustrating.
I'm not sure.
Aggressive line block.
I tried.
Let me try.
But you don't have the visual feedback.
Yeah, it works. It's there.
I did it. All right, go.
Draw.
So they run upfield maybe a little bit more on the aggressive? How do you feel
about that? You didn't drop the D ends into anything.
True.
So that's why I had to push in the middle.
Okay, try it again. Not as much? Yeah, it's always an option. You know. Zan's saying he has the best gun run in Madden 13 instead of the draw.
He does.
Maybe for future Zan corner. The other thing you can do is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, sometimes when you run a draw against an opponent who's got a lot of guys in the box,
it's not QB wrap.
They'll leave like 3 guys on one side, and one guy will get in eventually off the edge. So you got to kind of beat that guy. I slide the line towards that side, and the only guys that will, with the draw, slide protection pretty much only works on passing plays. But as you can see here with the line, hold that again. See how now it's showing me the line? Let go. Do that again. See how it's showing the offensive lineman blocking when you do it? Is that interesting?
Why is that interesting?
That's not. I'm showing my play.
Yeah.
But it's not showing me what the linemen look like. Correct?
I'm holding that.
Yeah. Let go.
What?
Now. Oh, you're on offense.
Hashtag epic fail. Tech guy, can you come up with something there, like some type of like horse and buggy type thing there?
I'm a horse and buggy kind of guy.
Oh man.
I'm a horse and buggy kind of guy.
Oh, classic ZFarls there. Woo! All right, how's that Oregon game doing?
I was
still on jet lag?
I'm confused. I'm on California time.
He's a horse.
Pepper Spray thinks that's pretty funny.
He's a pretty simple kind of guy.
If you want, okay, this will be the one time I'll open up the community during the chat. If you want to join the community on PS3, just search for Madden Tips. All capitals, one word. Capital M, capital T. Madden tips.
.com, right?
No, on Xbox it's just Madden tips with spaces, DOTCOM. That's how you can get in. They both have New York Giants logos. No shenanigans. That's well, I'll open it. So do that. Let's take a look at the next question.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
From Shy D. He wants to know, or Shady, when trying to adjust online audibles can be hard to set up sometimes when changing formation, such as going from a nickel normal to a 46 bear. Am I using my base plate too much? Can you break that question down? Gives exactly what he means.
Yeah, so I know exactly that. I know. Look at that, epic fails. ZFarls, quick little tech guy there. I know your pain. I feel it. I've experienced that this year, and I think that with the delay in how we can set audibles and go to and from plays, you can't show blitz, you can't do certain things. That slight delay that's changed from year over year has kind of had to change the way we play defense and we audible on defense. So I totally understand where you're coming from, and part of that problem is, I think, not being ready and not knowing the defensive play you want to go to 2 or 3 plays ahead of time. So what I mean by that is, okay,
so say we snap this.
It's first down. I know, okay, he's in 2-man under. That's the defense Farls wants to go into. Then I know huddle. Well, then you need to know already before the first play happens.
You know the no huddle's coming.
Yeah, you need to know what play you want to audible to.
Yeah.
Beforehand, you need to go over the scenarios in your head. Okay, if this happens, then I'm going to do this. If that happens, I'm going to do that. So a lot of times what I do, if you're watching my game, is third down, on third and long, a lot of times you'll notice I go to 4-3 stack A-gap pressure.
Yeah.
Right? That's because I know if I get in a third and long, I like that play in that situation. So as soon as that no huddle breaks, as soon as I get in that situation, audible to it, go as quick as possible and get to it. You got to do it. You got to know pre-snap, be ahead of the game.
Snap it.
Draw. Go.
Let's try something.
Okay.
So be ready ahead of time, because what you need to do is in that first split second when the no huddle happens and the game says, oh, it's going no huddle, and guys just start running back towards the line, you got to be audibled so that by the time it gets to where the offense is set, your defense is set to make adjustments. And that's, if you miss it, I agree. If you miss that,
if you're 2 seconds late,
it doesn't add up. So you got to be, if this happens, I'm doing this. If this happens, I'm doing that.
Right.
So good question there.
That's a great question, because that's something that a lot of us have.
More advanced too, and he's he's thinking, should I maybe call this them? But I like that. That's a great question.
You have to be quick, you have to be decisive, and you have to be confident in what you're doing. You can't be lackadaisical. You can't sit there and what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? At that point, you already know your audibles. You have to know your audibles. That's clutch. Do not do this. Do not do this.
Oh, I want to call Thunder Smoke. That's my. It's always my X audible. It's always my X audible. I need to call my run defense. That's always this button. I always put my run defense in first. So it's always this button.
It's got to be quick.
It's always this button.
I mean,
I could be playing with a brand new playbook. My audibles are going to be the same because I have the same 5 audibles every time.
You need to know.
Man blitz. You have the same 5 audibles.
I'm going to tell you that you need to go as far as if you're serious about Madden, take your controller with you everywhere you go, all right, and just practice your audibles. Okay. Sit there, square, square, triangle, square, square, circle. What's that going to bring me to? I'm not joking. You think I'm joking? You think I haven't done that? Have I done that? You think I haven't done that? Because I have done it.
We're in a room together for 3 days. What do you think?
Yeah. I take my controller with me. No shame. No shame in the game I got.
You can't bring that to dinner?
I'll bring it to dinner. I'll do it.
On the table?
I got to work. So sit there.
It's gross.
Go.
That's kind of gross.
Go. And then you work on your setups. Okay, I just set up that play out to the side.
All right.
Next
left. Question in the mailbag from Dirk Drop.
I think I'm joking.
When you use replay, are you constantly holding sprint and strafe, or as you roam around the center of the field, or what are some tips here? So when using a guy, the key is this. So say I was going to use your Kiwanuka.
Yep.
Gibbs, give me a pass over the middle of the field. At the snap, what I want to be doing is this.
Okay.
I want to be doing baby circles. Baby circles.
Love the baby circles.
Turbo.
Go.
Turbo.
I
let go of turbo.
Got me.
For me,
got him, coach.
I don't strafe. I basically never strafe.
That's so bizarre, right?
In Madden 13.
Don't strafe anymore.
Don't strafe.
Don't do it. Stop strafing. Lost cause.
The key here is these baby circles. They allow my momentum. So see at the snap, see that feet right there? Look at those feet. Foot fire. See those?
Yeah.
That means that you're already kind of, you don't need to use your acceleration rating because you're kind of already running.
Right.
So, look, I don't stop and cut with Kiwanuka right here.
You're just doing baby circles.
I just kind of like running, so I don't really lose any speed right here.
You basically want to do baby circles all over the field.
Basically, I stop a quick throw to Arian Foster right here.
Yep.
Then I'm like, uh-oh, tight end. Now I run over here to take away inside position from the tight end. Then I see him break, so I break. But notice my cut. It's not like I strafe or turn. Right here, I hit ball hawk. Bang,
and then
right
you ball
there,
hawk like a boss.
And I ball hawk. I usually let go of turbo when I ball hawk because it kind of just takes care of it. But mentally, it's a good thing to think of. But I am holding turbo. I don't really strike, but you got to kind of just,
you got to remember, you got to think about this. How am I going to play defense user control this year? Okay, this is what you're going to do.
Yellow zone, hook zone.
Put them on a yellow zone. And the reason for that, guys, is that if you put them on a yellow zone.
See that? Stop.
You don't want that.
Oh, he's going to tip over almost.
Right. So you put him on a yellow zone, here's the reason why. If you had him on a deep zone, if you had a quarterback spy or a purple zone or flat zone, those zones are more apt to take the user control player that you're controlling and drop them into that zone in that area. Whereas the hook zone, you have immediate control of the defender, so you're not losing any type of action. So if you try this out on any type of play, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's slight. It's like that, but it makes the biggest difference. So definitely hook zone. Next thing you have to remember is happy feet. Happy feet. Happy feet.
Some guys
Circles.
like to pump it up.
Circles.
Some guys like to pump it
Jetty
up.
Capcorn loves to pump it up, but happy feet. Happy feet. Happy feet. You just got to remember, happy feet, little baby circles, snapping the ball, go to the first read, Oh, I did not in a pass play. Snap the ball, go to the first read, then you go to the second read, ball hawk boss.
All right, I think we lost internet, but we're going to keep going with the live show. I think we lost it about 15 seconds ago.
15 seconds ago.
We'll keep party rocking.
Party rocking in the house.
So that's what I would do with the keep things moving.
Right.
The next thing I would do here is from. You want to jump into the next question, or do we need a second? Because I got one ready.
I don't know. Yeah, I think no. They're saying we're good.
Okay, I'll take Trey's question real here. James Woodward.
Yeah.
He wants to know if you could only call one blitz, what formation and play would it be?
One blitz.
Yeah.
If I had to call one play all game, I mean, it's already going to be a play that they're going to get pre-ordered. It's the nickel 3-3-5, two-man under.
Yeah.
If I had one play, and that was the only play I could call a game.
Always be calling two-man under, and the fact that this is a good two-man under heat is
I would call nickel 3-3-5.
But James, you don't only want to call one blitz all game.
You definitely don't, but if you were going to call one play.
But you should call one blitz maybe 75% of the time and then mix it up off the back. Anyway.
Right.
Also, the quick pass, what play would you call to stop the easy hike and throw plays in the game this year?
Easy hike and throw what plays?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that means like the snap throws to tight ends.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you more of an ideology. Is that a real ideology or concept, right? I guess.
I like ideology.
I like a hook zone directly in front of that quick pass.
Okay.
I like that hook zone right there. I think that hook zone is going to do a great job at stopping any of that quick throw, especially anything over the middle of the field. I think the hook zones do a nice job. They tend to sit directly where you tell them to go, and to me that's crucial to being able to stop certain things.
And you always have the user press option. If they're really abusing you and you're having trouble, just take it away.
Typically, I would say quarterback spies, but they don't do what they once did. I mean, they're still good for controlling and locking down a scrambling quarterback, but they don't have the same style of coverage as they once did, so that's something that you got to keep in mind.
Okay, so that's good there, and that's definitely an option that you can go with. So good question there from Trey, emailing it over. I know we've hit up on it a lot, but I think stopping those tight ends are so important. So important.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's see if we have
Or user bump. I didn't even say user bump. User press the tight end.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's take the next question here and see what we have from J.A. Evans. He wants to know, what advice can you give to stop the 2-minute drill? It seems my opponent always finds a way to come out on top when they have a late lead and they get the ball back with less than 2 minutes on the clock. So, J. Evans, what I would say here is, first of all, you got to know whether or not they need a touchdown or a field goal. That's huge, obviously. That requires a lot more time to get into range.
Yep.
But don't treat the 2-minute drill different than regular defense. In the NFL, they have to, because 2 minutes is about how long it takes to score. Minute 30, minute 15 is tight.
Right.
In Madden, a minute 15 is 35 seconds.
And I think you got
depending on timeouts, it's no amount of time. So 2 minutes is you could score. They could score, you could score with 2 minutes. I mean, 2 minutes is your mind stuck in that, but at the end of the game,
I like to cut Madden in half for certain NFL situations. So when you so a 2-minute drill in Madden to me is if you had 2 minutes, that's like an eternity.
Yeah, like 53 seconds and 2 timeouts. You should expect the touchdown.
To me, a real 2-minute drill in Madden is a 1-minute offense.
Yeah.
And a red zone offense in Madden is from the 10-yard line and in.
Yeah.
So I like to cut things in half in Madden because I think you can still run your full offense in Madden from the 20 and in. It's the 10 and in that you kind of start running out of room. Whereas I don't know. I just don't get freaked out by a 2-minute drill. Yeah. It's a lot of time. It's more time than you think.
They're going to be playing hurry up, and they're going to be playing faster. But they've been, guys play hurry up all game long. Don't necessarily treat it different if it's a longer situation. But otherwise, if it's a certain amount of time, if it's a very specific situation, okay, they have 1 timeout. They need 4 points, and they have 27 seconds. That's like a real 2 minutes in a way situation, in my opinion, because then you're actually got to play that different.
Right.
Okay, if I get a sack here on first down, that means he's got to burn a timeout, and then that puts him in a really tough position.
What do you like though overall? Do you like? Well, I know you said to stay with your regular defense.
Prevent defense only prevents you from winning. I just love. I don't believe that. You believe that, but
no, but I don't necessarily believe that. But I think in a late game situation. So again, not a 2-minute drill off. We'll call it a 2-minute drill, but it's really a 1 minute remaining in the game.
Yeah.
I kind of think I favor coverage more so. It depends. Like, do they need a touchdown or do they need a field goal?
I love coverage.
If they need a touchdown,
in that situation.
Here's the thing: if they need a touchdown, and they're on the 20, I'm going to say just play 2 and under, drop 3 guys deep, protect the deep part of the field.
Yeah.
The
only problem with that is you need to rush at least 2 because you've had that situation where they stand in the pocket for like 20 seconds and it feels like it's burned a lot of timeouts, but they get that like 30-yard like sideline gain and get out of it. You know what I mean? Like that late pass sideline gain.
Disgusting.
Thing. And then they're at the 45 and they only need 1 yard to get into field.
Or you drop everybody back and no one's rushing the quarterback, and then they wait for that guy.
That does help them waste time, but at the same time it's not good. You want to do things like let them run with their quarterback because they're not going to pick up more than 15 yards and the clock's going to be running. So think about those type of things. Think about what do I need to get this game to the end. And unless you're the Dallas Cowboys, you're not running 10 plays in 3 seconds or 3 plays in 10 seconds, whatever it was, ridiculous, because they have a neutral clock operator in Madden.
Is that a yeah?
Who won the game though? By the
you won by knuckles.
By the Dez Bryant fingers.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
All right, here we go.
It's a crime.
Some other things here, so make sure to go over to MaddenTips.com. 40% off the winner's kit using the code TWIM40. Or pre-order the guide, which is 20% off, and you get the 335 bonus, the specialized defensive guide. You got the app on iTunes here, which is solid. Also, Madden just came out with Madden Social, which I downloaded.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, like social style, like I take a drive, he takes a drive type of game. And the thing with that is you got to be hooked up to the internet to play it. So I was trying to play it on the airplane, but I had to wait until I got on land and had some Wi-Fi to mix it up. But
I want to say one thing about the guides that are coming out, guys. Yeah. So if defense has been a struggle this year, and that's it's not a you thing. It's not a me or Farls thing. It's an everyone thing. Everyone has struggled this year on defense, and if you say you haven't, to an extent, everyone has had a difficult time finding ways to get consistent pressure. What I will tell you about this defensive guide that you're going to get is that you're going to have that consistent pressure that you can rely on in clutch situations. You're not going to come to a point in the game anymore where it's whoever has the ball last wins. That's literally how a lot of games have played out this year. Who has the ball last wins. You're gonna have stops now. You're gonna remember what it feels like to play defense. I think the most important thing about it is that it kind of makes the game feel more fun now because now you're gonna get those defensive lockdowns.
And you have more than one blitz, so you're like, you kind of get back to that chest. I'm messing with him right here. He thinks it's more of you're messing with him.
It's the old reverse psychology, that mind battle that you're playing with your opponent. So, check that out. We showed you. You're gonna get you pre-order if you're a winner's kit member. You're gonna get that 335 nickel play, which is phenomenal. You'll see why. If you've watched Twim the past couple of weeks, which everyone's been watching, you're gonna see that play that I've been using, and you see how effective it is. I literally probably call it like 90 to 95% of the game, and you see how effective it is. You can bring pressure with it. You can bring pressure left, right, through the A gap. all that's talked about in that pre-order and or for the winner's kit. So make sure you check that out. And it's going to bring heavy pressure for you.
For Wise Guy 661, we did update the depth chart, so it's not the rosters that the game shipped with. They were updated from when we post it.
Right.
Let's see an example here. I got the Bears. Yeah, we do update the depth chart portion of it, but pretty consistently it's from the launch stuff. But the videos, we gave you 3 videos: the 3-header rushing attack, your passing plays for the offensive 5 sets for success is 2 videos, and then the 5 defensive plays. Those won't change, but yeah, it's more of a general 99-cent for your team. I'm a fan. I'm going to grab it. So it's worth checking out. Check out the Bears for free and then see what you think of it. So good deal overall. All right, here we go. And it's on iOS too. So that one's for the iPad is the app. All right, here we go. Next question.
We already did that one.
Got a good one coming from General Han. He wants to know, he's having trouble against tight man coverage, not necessarily press. Is there any way that you can beat it without a speed receiver? And I'm going to say yes. So here's what I would do over here on PS3. Let me get the offense.
You want offense?
Yeah. So if you have a receiver, we flip sides here. Correct. Yes. All right. We have the Giants playbook.
On offense. That's Carolina.
Yeah, we flipped it.
Yeah. You want me to switch? Switch. Go switch.
Yeah. I got a good example.
It's our show. It's our show.
I got a good example.
It's our show.
Example.
Do what we want. Predictions for how much snow we have outside.
Yeah, do we have that snow picture, Tech Guy? So this is the snow that is currently outside. I took this a couple hours ago, but I heard it's been raining ever since. I came outside, and
I didn't even know it was snowing.
Crazy snow.
I've been here for so long, I didn't know it was snowing until I went outside and checked. I tweeted.
So
picture.
2 things with that. One is people in New York, if your house got flooded and you lost stuff, now 10 days later it's snowing. Keep them in mind, guys. If you have efforts for relief in your area, anything you can send down. Seriously,
that's legit.
I couldn't imagine getting hit with a snowstorm after having no power for 10 days. I think I'd lose it. I'm ready to lose it right now, and I just had a 5-day vacation in California where I didn't have to think about anything.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind, guys. Very important. It's very tough out there.
You can look up, like, donate to the Red Cross or something.
Just
it's $10.
Simple stuff. If people in your area want to drive and you got an extra sweatshirt you don't never wear, let them take that, because I wouldn't want to get hit with a nor'easter right now. It's not cool. But yeah, that's something. Here we go. Let's run a play. We'll flip it on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna run 2-man under. Go ahead. What are you showing here? Tight coverage.
So hang on. So we gotta flip it real quick. But he's saying tight coverage with slow receivers, and I agree, because you get the guy trailing you, but he's almost faster than you, right. And then when you throw it, it's getting picked from underneath.
Okay.
If you run certain routes.
Here's offense.
Like drags and things of those sorts.
Okay.
So what you got to do is give yourself a little bit of an advantage. And how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to give our guy what I like to call a head start. And here we're going to do it from bench.
You going bench bonus?
Yeah, I'm going to give away the left side of the bench bonus.
Okay. So this is bench bonus, by the way, from our New York Giants. A guy like
Dominic Hickson, square. He is off the line of scrimmage, which means he can't be. He can be motioned and snapped while still moving. So if you were just to put him on something like a drag, but maybe not motion him, or maybe not use Nix to mess up his man by running into him, he's going to run across the field. But see that he's like kind of falling. Hickson's fair speed, but he's not super fast. He's not necessarily, though, gaining an advantage. He's not Devin Hester running away from the defense. Here, same idea. That guy gets that underneath trail ball hawk pick. Everybody's have it. Gotta have it. So what you want to do is put your slowest guy here. You want to set up your offense so that your slowest guy is going to be the guy that you're motioning, getting free, working with. NFL teams do this all the time. When Terrell Owens was in Dallas at the end of his run there, he was having trouble getting off the press. He was a little older, so they protected him by putting him in certain positions where he was going to be freed up from the press. And if you call a drag on PS3 here, they're not going to get pressed when you drag some of your receivers. So that's the reason people like to use drags on Xbox and PS3. Here we're going to motion out Hickson. We're going to snap when he just gets out there. And look at the difference in space that Hickson's going to get when you motion him and use, any speed guy will get this, But here we see Hickson, moving out. He's going to get against his guy. He's going to get over 5 yards of separation.
Absolute roastage.
That's pretty good. So that's something that you can do to earn some inside position against the defender and hopefully get a free release over the middle of the field. And a slower guy, slower guys usually better hanging on to the ball.
Do that once or twice to your opponent, they're gonna stop playing man coverage pretty quick, or they're gonna sit on this, and then you can pick them apart.
Then you know you're gonna have potential man beaters like the X here, because that X guy is gonna be a lot faster, because you shouldn't have that many slower receivers playing.
That was awesome, by the way. Did you see that? I hit stick you. You went flying out of bounds, and the ball settled on the ground.
100 free fumbles.
That was awesome.
All right, here we go. Next question. Let's see what happens.
You gotta watch that. Watch this. Watch. Boop. And then settle.
Victor Cruz.
I don't know if they'd give that to me because he picked it up and his foot was out of bounds.
Victor Cruz.
All right.
I'm sorry that Victor Cruz took a beating last week.
Next question.
Let's do it. From the other AJ.
The other AJ?
The other AJ.
I think it's the other, yeah.
I'm having trouble defending the pass from the bunch formation. The cornerbacks are not aligning with the receivers. Is there a defensive formation to counter this without having to manually shift my cornerback? So he wants to play man-to-man defense, because otherwise, if he was playing zone, the alignment wouldn't really matter that much to him, correct? Would you agree?
I agree. I know you're paying with this, and so there's some formations in the game that I already know of. So you're mentioning single back or shotgun bunch as an example.
Yeah.
Right here, you can see that these guys are all actually aligned, so that's not a problem. But for example, some other formations like strong close or gun two back. What he's referring to is stock. Just throw it and get down. Yep. So what he's referring to is stock. The formation is misaligned just a little bit. So you'll see here, Jackson's directly lined up over Nick's. But in some formations, it might be something like offset like this, or like he's offset like that. And then you'd have the outside receiver here, circle, or would be misaligned like that. So at the snap of the ball, if Farles just snapped it, you see how now he's not going to get pressed. He's going to run free on Xbox or PS2. It doesn't matter. So what he's saying is it's difficult to defend these formations because I have to now, okay, I see that they're in this. I have to manually slide him over and manually slide him back over to get them into position. Now it's harder for me to set up my plays.
Yeah, you got other things that you want to be doing instead of going to defend against that.
Is there a formation to combat this? I tend to think that the $326 is the best aligned formation in the game. Just my lab coach,
the way
my
it
beakers.
lines up, it feels good. They don't get as much separation.
Right, and so that's the formation I would say and try. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're still going to get misalignment, and it's one of those things where
that you're noticing it.
Here's the thing, though: you have 7 seconds. Get it done. Get out there, line them up, get your play set up. And if you can't, if you're struggling in that, you need to get in the lab and work on a setup. So what I would say is have a specific play that you would go to that you feel confident that you can get that pressure or that play set up. So last year, for example, we had a specific play that anytime we faced shotgun bunch that we called. So number one reason we did that is because, again, the misalignment. We also knew the way they wanted to attack us. We also knew that the shotgun bunch, a lot of people were using a play action play, which with play action you get different blocking, which is going to help pick up different blitzes. So what we had defensively with the help of Zan and Dream was that we had a specific defense that was designed for a headache formation, we like to call, so that if it came down to it, we were ready prepared with a formation in a play that we felt would give us the best situation to win.
Yeah, and 99% of the people aren't going to face those pain in the butt formations, but when everybody watches the show, they see that's a great formation. Everybody got the Carolina thank you guide. If you didn't get the thank you guide, go to MaddenTips.com and check out the post to get it. But this is a great formation. It's aligning like this. Here's what people are going to do. And now you got to craft a defense to stop it.
Right.
So when something gets popular, now you got to craft a good defense to shut it down. And that's what we're trying to do here. But like Gibbs said, sometimes you got to manually do it. That can take away from other stuff. That's why people do it. They start out with a little advantage. You get yourself equal, but then they've made the changes, and you don't have enough time. So. Yeah, that's always an option. You can always go to zone 2, but obviously we like 2-man under in this year's game, so trying to find that good formation, boom, is an option. All right. We had a good question in the chat. So Jetty wants to know, what do you guys think of the Vince Lombardi and Bill Walsh Legends playbooks? And he also wants to know, what does the words like brown and red in the formations mean? So Those playbooks are good. You can't set audibles outside the game and have them load in, so you got to actually set them every game. That's the reason a lot of people don't use them. But the Bill Walsh is great. A lot of quick passes under center and West Coast style. Vince Lombardi, he has that playbook with red, brown, all the different formations. Sometimes the receivers down in 3-point stances. Pretty interesting stuff. I think that's just what he called his formation. So instead of saying nickel, he just said brown. I'm pretty sure it's just shorthand. Quick.
Well, it's what the Patriots
represent it. They didn't run a lot of stuff. It was simple. They just named it as short as possible. Get into the plays. Here's what the names are.
It's what the Patriots are doing right now for the no-huddle offense. Yeah. They literally have just one word to describe what they want. So you might literally hear Brady yell Mona Lisa, and that means something. That means this play, that play, and then they go to
Tom Brady over at the Aerosmith concert in Boston. He's looking.
Did he not look like a stud?
He looked like.
Did he not look like a stud?
If he lived in Britain in the 1800s.
Did he? He looked like a stud, didn't he? I'm not hating on it.
You believe that? I'm not hating. I don't hate.
Yeah.
Especially on the Patriots.
No.
They gave the Giants 2 Super Bowls, so I can't hate on them at all.
Yeah. How did Eli Manning do his last game?
He did all right.
Yeah.
He did all right.
Did he?
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here we go. Next question.
What was he, 10 for 24
list.
with like a 5 quarterback rating? He didn't have a touchdown pass? So he's not
bound to have a slump every now and then.
So he's not going to compete for the Drew Brees touchdown record that Tom Brady's competing for, right? Because he didn't have a touchdown pass last game.
Why would he want to compete for records? He competes for championships.
Oh, really? Because he's one behind Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's working on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's
point in case.
More Super Bowls than Tom Brady since 2004, since he got in the league.
Oh, okay.
Tom Brady hasn't won.
Tom Brady's won more Super Bowls than him since 2001. That's the dumbest point I've ever heard in my life.
Tom Brady's a game manager at best. I went there.
Really?
I'll bring in my whiteboard with notes and everything you need to know. He's never won as the head honcho. But that's okay. Anyway, Eli Manning, as we were just saying, the only quarterback to ever lead his team down from a Super Bowl deficit in a Super Bowl. But let's move to the next question.
From Jetty.
Bex. He wants to know.
That's ridiculous.
He's trying to understand football logic. Example being, saying like running the I-form type pair formation in the Eagles playbook when options become available by motioning the receivers. Is it strictly for passing downs against the defensive read, or it can be used for deception to run the ball? So what he's saying is, in I-form type formations, why are you motioning guys? Are you trying to create new formations or do different things? In general, I think you're kind of overthinking it. So here's the type pair here. One thing you can do, say you're going to run the toss. Say you want Cruz. I don't even think he's going to be able to come all the way across the formation. He's going to stop in tight. So would you want to stop him in tight and do anything special? Not important. If he was over here and you wanted to motion him left to get space, like with strong pro, that's an option. But you want to keep your motions consistent. If it's a passing play, like we said, say something like this.
Wait, did he stay there?
What's up?
Did he stay there when you quick audibled?
No, I didn't quick audible.
You didn't?
I just motioned.
I thought you were in a passing play before.
I was in quick toss.
Woo.
But yeah, like so say you were going to try and do that quick motion. You can't even snap because he's on the line. You're overthinking it. You don't want to create new formations. Just call whatever. You might want to move Pasco over if you were going to run the counter. Maybe obviously you can't do it when Cruz is stuck inside like this. But you were going to say you're going to flip the toss.
Yeah.
You could move Pasco over. I do this sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you get extra block. I do it sometimes.
Now it's like an I-form tight, right?
Yeah, but now you made an I-form tight. Just call the play. Don't overthink it. But just keep your motions consistent. If you're going to do it on offense, make sure you motion them to get a nice release. If you're motioning them for a run, make sure you're either motion them to get guys away from that area or add extra blockers to it. You want tight ends to get into the blocking. You want wide receivers to leave the area and take defenders with them. So that's what I would do there. Let's go rapid fire because we're going to get to the game of the week in the Madden Tips community, guys. Start signing in the Madden Tips community on Xbox and PlayStation 3. We're going to play 2 games, but we're going to go rapid fire right now.
Rapid fire?
That's your fault. How often should you use auxiliary moves such as user strip, user swat? These features seem to leave you extremely vulnerable. I do not use strip anymore. Maybe once a game, but I got to be in a gang tackle, and he's got already basically going to be falling down. I just kind of hit it anyways. But last year, we ran around with the chicken wing, got a lot of strip fumbles. This year, don't use it. It's way less effective. It's more similar to how it is in real life.
You break tackles.
It's a lot more realistic, and you break too many tackles with it, so it's very risky. And I think you can get more fumbles with hit sticks this year.
Right.
Just letting Clay Matthews do his thing rather than just going for the strip. So that's an option. from WiseGuy661. Tips for becoming better in the running game, when and when not to use turbo. Basically, don't want to use turbo until you get out, and then now I use it. So when you're not using turbo, you have that ability with the left stick to really cut with your hips and square up and use the agility. When you're using turbo, you kind of got to cut like that. Like you kind of have that like S style cut. And you want to keep things in tight there. So I want my hips to shift over there, not have to feel like I'm running and then cut back loose. Like not quite like that.
That was a little too much crankage.
Yeah, but pretty much you're going to have more control and you're going to have your guys set up. You don't want to be running in the back of your lineman this year, as we all know, with draws and stuff like that. So be patient on the turbo. And then hit it and it'll have more of an effect. So that's another option.
Yep.
From eRock81, when wanting to make massive substitutions to a formation, when is the best time to do this without incurring a penalty? So obviously, when you come out from a drive, first down, play clock is only 25 seconds because it's after stopping your play. During the play, it's 40 seconds, so that's 15 extra seconds to adjust your lineup. So when you come out in your first play of the game, here we'll check on PS3, you have to, so say you know what your first play is going to be. It's going to be gun doubles weak HB draw. So I want to get Hickson out of the game. I have 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. I want to get Ruben Randall there. Okay, hike. I only really have time for like one adjustment. And usually you'd go through all these formations and make any adjustments that you wanted. You don't want to do that until the second play clock when you have 40 seconds. Sometimes you'll take a timeout, but that's kind of a waste of timeout. Then you get a minute to do it. The biggest thing is if you only do one set, don't forget. Like what I'll do is this. I'll, for some reason, not set my audibles because I'm silly.
Right.
Or no, not set my audibles. I won't set my depth chart. So
right.
I'll have Alex Green in the game.
Right.
But I really want James Stark, say. Just an example. I'll run my first play out of doubles week. I'll sub him in real quick. First play of the game. Yeah, let's get my base offense set. I'm putting in David Wilson. It's gonna be great. Second down, I come out in this and go to the thing. He's in the game. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't set it on my other formations.
Classic Farls.
It happens all the time because you get in the game and you're like, yeah, whatever. I'm in the game. It doesn't matter. And then Bradshaw will, just an example of be consistent with it. Don't. Because it is so short on first down that if you only do one and then you forget on second down, or sometimes it can be worse to take time out if you really are interested in it. But
I don't like that. I just get come out, run your first play, and then do your audibles. 40 seconds is a lifetime. You should be able to get your first formation set up, and then as the game goes on, you can make other adjustments.
Yeah.
But
all right, let's go into the Madden. Do we have any more questions?
I don't know.
All right, rapid fire. Four questions. Let's go. You go into the community on PS3. I'll go into the one on Xbox. All right, from eRock, playing online against people who use man pressure every play. 4 verticals. Is this what I think I've heard? But you have to wait for the line to get open and hope your O-line holds. Help. So yeah, you got to wait and hope that your guys get open downfield, and that is a little risky. But if you put an out with the 4 verticals, you want to make sure you have 4 verticals.
Right.
One guy open on the left.
Right.
Inside can be the fade.
Right.
Which you motion snap. So that's your first read, free release, 1 second.
Right.
Beats man. Your out is your second read to the right.
Right.
Got it. And then you have your 2 other ones going downfield. Excuse me. So that's pretty much how I'd run the 4 verticals. But yeah, 4 verticals takes a long time to get field. It's not a great man beater. So I think you might have heard that wrong. But against cover 2 sink, it's great.
Right.
All right, next question. Slipper Rock 40. This year I'm being destroyed by the quick pass, especially out of single back, quick throws to the tight ends, and blind throws to the left side wide receivers. What are some defensive schemes? Talked about that a little bit earlier, just lining up guys, making sure that you have a guy over there. In the nickel 335 bonus play,
right?
Yeah, you get for pre-ordering the defensive guide at madtips.com is one of those plays. Next question.
Next question.
From Justin, what is the most versatile formation on D and the most versatile formation on offense?
That's a great question. I was going to say the most versatile, the way I'm thinking about that, is the formation that you can get the most different packages for different situations.
Yeah.
I would say maybe nickel normal. I'm thinking why? Because you have a 4 DN package.
4 down line.
You can do a linebacker rush package. You can do strong safety at middle linebacker package. So you have a lot of different. You have a lot of flexibility in terms of player personnel. So I think that in terms of versatility, in terms of personnel, and then on offense, I mean 5 wide, same scenario. You get whoever you want out there, audible down, get a wide receiver at halfback. I mean.
Yeah, it's all about getting your 11 best players on the field. I like 1 tight end, 1 halfback, 3 wide receivers. That's the most versatile to me. Because, yeah, a receiver is okay if he has to go and block. You know, you don't want to do it consistently, but it's good enough.
Right.
And it just gives you the most balance. You want any formation that has your 11 best on the field. Single back bunch is really good for that. Gun doubles weak is really good for that. The base play for the Giants is the same personnel. And like you said, nickel normal is really good. Anything where you can mix up, get your 5 or 6 best DBs, and then your 3 best linemen as more of a pass rusher, you're able to stop the
2-4-5. Yeah. Great formation because you have a flexibility of faster guys.
Yeah.
More athletic guys.
It would vary per team, but in general, it's always somewhere in that general area.
Right.
Next question.
Next question. That's it. That's
from YMCM Horse and Buggy. No big deal. He says, what's the best way to utilize a safety? This is key to beating Chief.
Horse and Buggy.
Just using them, keeping everything contained, and then if it's not a pass play, getting back and covering the middle of the field.
Does anybody even notice that guy?
Keno wants to know, using the Cowboys defensive playbook, do you know what? Check the heat map, see which is on madtips.com. It's a post.
Heat map.
Find out what they have for plays, and then get the guys.
I'm getting a link for you.
Related formations.
I'm getting a link for you right now.
I'm gonna post that in there. This heat map's sweet. It's from Cinco, who came into the
defensive heat map is a gem.
Let's check out. You have the horse and buggy video?
Yeah. Do you have the? Yeah. We didn't make an extra video. We did make an extra video.
What?
The horse and buggy video.
Which one?
The one that you made. Remember the second video you made? Remember you sent it to us yesterday? You said.
Oh, the loop.
Yeah. Do you have that?
That's just a GIF image.
Yeah. You have that?
I can't load it up. I can post it.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, we'll get it later. Head over to Xbox here. I want to highlight some guys in the community. Here's what the community looks like for those that don't know.
And then we'll go to PS3 after.
And hang on, go to Xbox.
Go to Xbox here. Tech guy.
All right, so on MaddenTips.com, that's the Xbox community.
250 people.
You just hit search, and then you go and type in MaddenTips.com. 60 guys are online right now looking to get a beat down.
Check me out. Go to down one more leaderboards. I'm number 2. I lost to Chief. Not happy about it. Lost to Chief.
18-1 for SGibs.
That's
Ryan Dykes is the first.
That's so ridiculous.
Ryan Dykes is the first person to 25 wins. He's won 18 in a row.
I'm 18-1. No one finds that funny.
That's hilarious.
That's ridiculous.
That's hilarious. 18-1.
What? That's sickening.
Winning Blowfish has been staying strong in there. He played on Twim, Ryan Q. 17-9 record. Love seeing a guy like Jay Nolan.
You like this right there. Go back up. The next one. You love that. 18-12. He's
just
fighting. Just grinding out games. 30 games.
Westmade Page, 4-0.
You got to play a little bit more, and you'll get up there.
I like that. Zeddy's still 3-0. You just got to keep fighting. And then as we dip down to the other side of things, we'll probably see some guys in here. A lot of guys with 0-1s.
We got a guy right here grinding. A-Dub grinding.
A-Dub 6-6. You
Keep fighting, man.
That.
Keep fighting.
3-3 for Big Dog.
Juggernaut. Fighting. Wow. The alien amoeba. He's okay. This guy
is an amoeba.
Here's the thing. So you know how I played last week and I went into the game and alien amoeba came in and I jumped into another game with him. Well, he's been doing that to other people too. Like he's just that ready to play all the time. Where like people are going to quick matches trying to play other people, like inviting, and then out of nowhere, alien amoeba just shows up into the game.
Shop 6-5, trying to get in there. Dr. Fresh. Dr. Fresh has some good defense. Lost 4 in a row, though. Yeah, he's solid.
He used to be number 2, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then we just got
Pepper Spray. You see Pepper Spray? He's in the chat right now. Go back up a little bit. Pepper Spray, where you at? I just saw him. Just saw Pepper. There he is. Want to know? Pepper Spray.
Get involved.
Play some games, kid. You're 1-0.
That dude Fuji's 7-1, and then we're back to the other side. So that's what's happening in the top 100 side of things. And then over here on PS3 is the PS3 community. That's
240 people.
So you just go and hit search, and then you type into there.
PS3 is absolutely destroying right now 360 in terms of number online.
60.
That's 20. 20 people more. I mean 19, but
let me see.
We pop in there, and we'll take a look at the PS3 side of things. I can't believe I'm 18-1. We see Donnie Brasco has played 56 games. PS3 right now is putting people to shame. 27, 21, 43 for King TJAM. Ziggy Mamba 10-2. He's in the
8-1.
chat. It seems like it's more top heavy.
Yeah.
But there's not as much game edge going on. Like this guy, Dante's playing some games. He's playing some puck out there.
He's fighting. 15-8. That's
Farls
solid.
2-3. I might have to get you a win
That's
here.
not even true though.
Oh yeah, because it disconnects.
Crazy.
Kid, Mr. Madden, 9-5. He's balling out. Collier 8-8-8. He's balling out. On the losing side of things, we got to see some things here. So while this is interesting, while Donnie Brasco might be the #1 player on PS3, he also has the second most losses on PS3. That's interesting. How that works, because he's playing a lot of games. So that's one way you guys say if you have a couple losses, how can you get to #1? Well, play more games.
Yeah. It's all about skill points.
A lot of PS3 playing a lot of games.
Flip it.
I just did flip it.
I just want to see Jedi.
Where's Jetty?
He's not in the top 100, unfortunately.
No. Oh.
Maybe go to all, or.
Wait, there's only a top 100?
Yeah.
No way. So you can only show the top 100 people.
All right, so I'm gonna give a prize to the right now. I'm gonna give a tournament defense, specialized tournament defense, to the number 91 person on Xbox. You can pick a number on yours. Pick like somewhere between 90.
Who wants to give me a number?
Put a number in the
95.
All right, 95. I'm gonna do 91.
No, this kid hasn't played enough games.
Okay. I
going with
respect
this guy.
that. Go to the next guy.
I'm going with this guy. I'm going Jamal Reef, number 99. He's 99 overall. You got to go A-Dub.
I'm gonna give it to A-Dub. I'm gonna
Jamal Reef, are you in the chat currently? Jamal Reef.
If not, I'm gonna give it. Yeah, I'm gonna give mine to A-Dub. He's played the most games in the 90 range, and he wins.
Is Jamal in here?
Attorney Spec D. We gotta find him though.
We gotta find him. We'll message him.
All right, so I gotta find A-Dub. Yeah, we can just send.
Can we write that down so I don't forget him if he does drop out?
A-Dub and Jamal.
Jameel Rife and A-Dub.
Yep.
What's his full thing though? A-Dub numbers?
One.
Oh, there he is, Jameel Reef. Here he is.
Okay, you win.
Email me, Jameel. We're gonna get you hooked up, buddy. You email me that right there, Jameel, and we'll get you that defensive guide.
All right, ready? It's A-Dub 1986, 1986. So he's a winner as well. All right.
1986, 1986.
We're about to play a game of the community and lock up. I'll see you guys online in a few seconds here.
Yeah.
That's the end of the tips part. We'll get into the game of the week coming up right now. All right, guys. We are back here on the stream. I'm going to do my new ritual, which is SGibs lets me use this controller to play the game of the week. So I take off the chat pad, just rip off the chat pad, set myself free from the weight of the controller. I'm looking at some games that recently went on in the community. Chief beat Drunken Clam 35-34, and Jinx took down Patriots. Patriots also took down The Chance just before that, who had played on Twim earlier in the week. So I'm going to actually go into head-to-head. I'm going to hit quick match. I'm on
Same
Xbox.
on PS3.
In 5 seconds, I'm going to press quick match on head-to-head.
So you guys need to time
it. If you're
it.
on Xbox, get ready to push quick match.
Same thing for PS3.
In 5, 4, 3. Everybody just hit it right now because they know the stream's delayed.
2,
1. Quick match.
Play now.
Searching for opponents
Searching for opponent.
Searching.
And who do I get? I got X-Master.
Cyclic Pumpkin.
X-Master?
Cyclic Pumpkin.
Do we know how good X-Master is?
He's going to run the Buffalo offense on me. I love that he's choosing the night game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
X-Master's using the Seahawks.
He's using the Giants against me, which means I'll use
Packers. He's using the, let's see, offense. He's using Pittsburgh offense.
You got your Carolina playbook set up?
He's using 4-6. Night game.
Should I use Carolina?
I don't know. Use what you're comfortable with.
Well, yours is saved.
He's using Pitt. I don't like that. I know what he's going to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
XX Master, how's his record?
I don't know. What? Can someone check on XX Master? What's his record like?
So, yeah, see if anybody can search for
I like the Packers.
Cyclic Pumpkin.
Tech guy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you?
You know he's watching it, right?
Who?
Cyclic Pumpkin.
Cyclic pumpkin.
Is he in the chat? Is he,
Cyclic pumpkin.
Buffalo playbook means some pistol, potentially. Tune in skills challenge. That was yesterday. I heard it was cool.
I did not watch it. Did you?
I didn't get a chance to look at but people were tweeting me. I saw the tweets. I heard Doug Flutie did not do well.
Big Doug?
And he's from my hometown, so that hurts me. I could have
I hope we don't have issues with lag tonight because of the snow. My game's already choppy.
Tech Guy, can you minimize my screen? I'm just going to set my audibles real quick, if possible.
I don't know. X-Master...
I'm playing Cyclic Pumpkin. CY.
Here's what I'll tell you. Boy, is this bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SGibs!
That makes me want to ban...
I think is that official? Now you can't squib anymore? Here's the thing. I don't think we can play this game now because of how laggy it is. I think the snow is going to prevent us.
We might have to have an old-fashioned versus match.
Yeah?
Maybe. We'll see. Mine's pretty much fine over here. Although I'm not a complainer like you. So.
Dude, no, it's...
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. False.
Okay, he's running 46 bear under, so I can expect quick pressure. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Struggling. This is pretty bad over here.
All right, I'm ready to go. Pretty sure, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'll give it a shot with this, whatever.
We might have to... I can't even...
Stick a fork in it, the internet's done.
Yeah?
It's so slow.
Tech Guy is saying we gotta stick a fork in it because the internet is done. Is yours okay?
Mine's good.
Should I try another person? I might try another person. X-Master, I'm sorry.
I was very close to going to the house.
I'm sorry, X. I'm sorry, X. Apologize. Accept my friendly quit, or else Farls is going to get another loss. I'm sorry, X-Master. Too laggy, kid. He's not accepting the friendly quit.
All I see is the cornerback's back. That's all I can.
Thank you, X-Master. I'm sorry about that, buddy. So let's. Should I try someone else?
Yeah, mine seems good. I don't know.
All right. Sorry about that. I guess when it snows, hey, when Mother Nature tells you no, hey, Mother Nature. All right, go to head-to-head, play now. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Fooled ya. Going on 5. Play now.
Haha.
Did it to you. Who do I got? Who do I got? Searching. Smitty 79820109. And he's going to use the Raiders. Who's Smitty? Do we know who Smitty is?
You don't know Smitty?
No. Who's Smitty?
I don't know.
Who is he?
Great play by my opponent. Read me.
Did he pick you off?
Yep.
Woo!
It was literally, when I talk about the play we just showed.
I just saw it. He went to house on you. Who are you playing?
Something pumpkin? Cyclic pumpkin?
He was ready.
Absolutely. I got some stuff, though. I got some stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't even call curl flats once. I don't know what I was doing.
Cyclic pumpkin. Wow. How about Extreme? Score Smitty 35, Gibbs 3.
That's what it said?
That's what he's predicting.
Oh.
Appreciate the confidence, Extreme. I'm glad you have the confidence in me. I'm only going to score 3 points? think it's a little bit better.
A lot of guys, they said that they're not sure who I'm playing because there's a lot of guys with pumpkin in their gamer tag.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I redeemed myself last week, pepper spray. You didn't see that?
Aw, Wolfman's got the confidence in me. Thanks, Wolf. Wolf said 50, Smitty 21.
He's sitting on the outs.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got an issue. Hold on, Smitty. Smitty, hold on here for me, please. Forgot I set my defense up weird. Little laggy. Right outside linebacker. Oh, boo, Smitty! Come on, that's Bush League.
No audibles?
No, it's not audibles. All right, Smitty, give me time here, buddy, please. Please. I'm asking you. He might not be watching, you're right. But still, doesn't mean I can't ask for time. Clay. Oh, you know when you're trying to get your setup in, your guy's subbed in, and you're like, oh, I gotta get there, hurry, hurry, hurry. That's the pain I'm in right now. Oh, he's not giving me time.
Graham Harrell in the game throws a pick on a wide open pass. This is not good.
I don't think so, Extremey. Spitty's.
Sally 19! Sally 19! Regular! After the incomplete pass.
Come on, man.
Down. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Hand off. He'll look for
nice cut. Nice cut. A little lag, but nice cut.
When you talk about fast running backs, you don't have to give them a lot.
Hey,
with his speed, he sees it opening and he can make it happen. Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
A little choppy. How's your game, ZFarls? You're not saying anything.
Going very poorly.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Extra point.
What happened?
Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Had a deep pass on the sideline.
Is it 21-0?
Yeah.
Charles!
Not.
You're going to have to play Cyclic Pumpkin again? Twice?
Not a good start. I know. The guy's dead. I'm 99% sure that I'm getting scoped out on my plays. I don't want
Oh, that's
you never want to say
classic.
100%.
No, I know, but
it's just not fun. It just makes the game literally no fun.
No, it's not. No, it's not the game's lagging. We got bad internet right now because of the snow. Snow is not fun.
Can you not bluff play art online, only offline?
For the snap.
I don't know.
Back to the quarterback, out of the gun. With two hands, he has it.
Hey,
The defensive back so slow.
How bad is lag? Like, I can't.
It's not fun.
Do you have any lag over there, kid?
Safety is up in the box right now.
You know.
2nd and 8. Challenging the defense. That ball was going the other way.
All right, so now things are going bad for me.
Trey, I can't bluff my play. It's showing my play no matter what. Even when I hot route, it
can't even play the game right now.
It literally will show my play even when I hot route, which is
not good.
Bummer. Like I'm not pushing the button at all.
Why? What's happening?
It's just showing my play art every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Extremey. looks like he's going to be right now with the score 14-0. Regroup. What's up, Patriot? Nothing is worse than a lag game. You are correct about that, sir.
Ready for action.
All right, Brandon Sane. I feel like I'm cutting, and then 5 seconds later he does what I want him to do. That's okay. We gotta battle out of this.
Defense swarming at the line of scrimmage. First down here. Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody.
And Farls, the quietness over there is freaking me out.
Yeah, it's all right.
Throw it over the middle.
Hey, sexy Gibbs. Go. Go. Woo! Oh, that is such lag. It's ridiculous. Wow. Oh man. Oh man. I know Smitty is not happy about that, just like I wasn't happy about the other touchdowns.
The Packers for the extra point.
Yikes. Carpe diem. Yeah, I will fight back, kid.
Extra point is good.
Don't you worry about me.
Kiwanuka hangs with Randall Cobb, gets the pick in the slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falls. All right. Does your game at least have lag? Uh-oh.
It's
Got it, coach. Oh.
You like to use the. I gotta set my depth.
Wait. That's my account.
Yeah. I don't have my depth chart set at all.
Why wouldn't you set your depth chart?
I didn't know they weren't gonna be set up.
Classic Farls.
Didn't have time for the game.
Classic Farls. Losing on my account. Can you quit the game out at the end with the kid so that I don't get lost because of you? Please? I'm dead serious about that. You gotta do a friendly quit or something.
Should do that.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
Hey, ZFarls. Hey, SGibs. Okay, so this guy is being a total PS3 player. And what I mean by a total PS3 player is all his routes are designed to the left side of the field because they're unbumpable. That's what it appears to be. I get it. I respect it because if you play on PS3, that's kind of how you have to play the game. But PS3 offenses. It's a real thing.
Has his team's attention here. It's first down as they head to the line.
ZFarls, go.
Trying to plow it.
Oh, that's Aaron Rodgers.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation.
All right, I'm trying to fight through the lag. If Farls gets a loss on my account, I'm getting a loss on his account. Not that he cares about his account.
I already have 3 fake losses over there, so what's the point?
ZFarls.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions. Quarters formation here for the defense.
I can't hot route. Seriously.
The girls, we don't have the link to the horse and buggy video. It'll be last week.
I'm stuck. I got stuck. I had to call a timeout. Hey, Pardiddy, not funny.
Yeah.
Kick him out.
Boot Pardiddy.
Boot Pardiddy, that's
Can't
not
be
cool.
A clown.
Boot Pardiddy, go. Do it quick, please. Do it quickly. And never let him come back. I know you're a long-time guy, but I don't respect that. That's not even funny.
The defense is showing blitz here. Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receiver.
Noonan.
That's a pass all the way. Throwing now to his left.
Whoa! I'm totally going to miss this field goal.
When you play man-to-man coverage, it takes a good throw and catch. That time, neither was there. Another
totally going to miss this field goal. What happened?
I got please wait, but I didn't do anything.
Field goal attempt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
ZFarls gonna get a free disconnect?
Nope.
What happened?
Yep.
What happened?
And you got the win.
I got the W?
How ridiculous is that for Cyclic Pumpkin?
Yeah! SGibs style! No, do you want to take over for this game, and then I'll play an Xbox? Because I don't want you to lose it for me.
You want to do that?
I don't know. I think we should.
You should have to play Cyclic Pumpkin again, though.
Really? You want me to play Cyclic Pumpkin?
Yeah.
I can play Cyclic. Did you have lag?
You know, it wasn't like playing offline, but
we're struggling here right now on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Struggling. I mean, if you want to take over for this game.
Yeah. Is he in here? I mean, let's see if we can communicate with him.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First
ZFarls.
And until they pick up good yardage as he brought down. When you see a long run like that, you know what it does? It just breaks the will of the defense. In the NFL, it's all about passing. We see all these wonderful things, but when it comes down to it, who can win the war up front? And you win the war by running the football.
ZFarls.
Football like this, and you show toughness. There is no doubt.
Wise guy.
What?
It says, I guess that's karma for watching the stream.
Yeah,
which is debatable. Which is debatable.
It's Cinco says it's our network latency, not the connection. Whatever that means.
No, I'm pretty sure we just have really slow internet tonight.
Yeah. Terrible internet tonight. Snow. I can't even click on.
Second down now. The wide receiver in motion. Second down and 6. Go running with
Boom.
him again.
Locked up.
The game's kind of playing itself right now.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything.
Who?
I don't want you to play on my account.
Yeah.
The defense showing blitz. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of. Look at the hand signals he's given to the receiver outside.
Hey, ZFarls.
3rd and 9. Palmer looking
Classic. Classic PlayStation 3 offense.
Well, throw and catch by the quarterback.
Steve Ballard warned me about that, but
absolutely awful coverage.
do you want to take this game?
Out of position.
It doesn't matter. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
The point after try is in the book.
Gordon says, but be honest, poles aren't going down in a few inches of snow.
Yeah, but if you don't have a house and you're outside, it's a bummer if it starts to snow.
True. This is also true. ZFarls.
Sane on the kick return?
Yeah, come on, waste corn.
True that, true that.
Do up, do up, do up. Yeah, buddy.
Green Bay
Tech guy, tech guy. All right.
Plenty of
Struggling City.
the field for this one.
I'm sorry, guy. I feel bad. I feel bad to everyone at home.
1st and 10. He's looking to the right.
I feel bad.
Picked off.
I literally cannot play the game right now. It's not good.
Good job by the defensive back, reading the wide receiver.
At this point, I don't want to quit out because I don't want to look like a bad person because we played this far in the game.
Just keep at it, or do you want me to play? All right, you play Xbox?
I just don't want to play on lag.
What's happening over in your game?
It's choppy. I can't do anything. Like I can't do anything.
Offense lines up here.
You want to play? It doesn't matter.
1st down and 10. Play action fake and dropping back to throw.
Like that. It's not good for anybody.
Yeah, I don't think that's lag related.
Yeah, it was lag related.
Yeah. I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage.
I mean,
Do you really not want me to play on your thing?
Not really.
All right, I'll take over that. Play Clutchzilla over here.
Okay.
Is Clutchzilla in the chat?
I don't know. Here you go. Go quick, go quick. You're gonna run out of time here.
What's he doing over here?
I just running PlayStation 3 stuff. Just basically everything left.
Okay. What playbook do you have?
Carolina.
I gotta put my mic in.
Don't. You see that, right? You know what I'm talking about now, right?
Yeah, it's horrible.
What there you go.
Except for the part where I get a pick. It's for my fans that still believe in me out there.
Wait, who am I playing?
Clutchzilla, but his thing is something pumpkins.
The results, usually it's going to turn into an
I'm not sure how you'll find him. He's probably in my recent players. What's this guy doing on defense? Anything?
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't even paying attention.
You have Carolina?
Yeah.
Ah!
Here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Draw play here. There's
Flag, holding.
Marker down on the field.
Holding. Offense.
The defense will not decline. They will
Okay.
take the penalty.
Thank you, Carpe Diem.
How am I supposed to find this kid?
He's in the chat. Maybe try my recent games or something.
Yeah, but I. You're not gonna be able to hire
Here
anybody.
they come.
Yeah, it's not.
Able to move the chains
Cyclic
after
pumpkin.
that penalty. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Breaks the tackle. In on the stop. This offense, they are methodical, aren't they? And kind of boring to watch. First down, first down, first down.
Stop.
The quarterback's calling something out.
Um,
Lions saw something on the
Pumpkin, I
offense.
just sent something to you.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Airtight coverage.
I just sent something.
That's a wonderful job that time by
Just make sure you get him when you go
I
in.
sent you a friend request.
Nowhere for the
So if you could
quarterback to
accept
football,
that.
and it leads to
Do you want to know what he does on
another
offense?
Sure, what does he do?
I don't know, because he just took pick sixes. Good one. Little.
But the best part is I got a W out of it.
Got lucky.
I checked my inbox and I didn't have anything from you.
Second down following that incompletion.
I don't have anything from you, Cyclic Pumpkin.
Quarterback throws to the right.
There you are. Now you said it.
And he's pushed out of bounds.
What's weird is the stream probably looks choppy to people, but it's the actual game, not the stream.
The quarterback
Right?
made a bad read, but these receivers.
Nah, I think
Usually it looks smooth to us, but then it might look choppy sometimes. But now it just looks choppy to me.
I think people must think it looks choppy because the stream might be like here. Here's your computer if you want it. How come your screen is like?
It's I'll tell you later.
Right on the line of
Yeah.
scrimmage. I smell
It's like a color hue. It's like a weird color.
Why did you do that?
It's good for nighttime.
Or is it your computer just dying?
It's my body. It's like it's like sunlight. It's like sunlight. So my body thinks that it's sunlight outside, but on my computer.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. So this is like a lighter background for nighttime, so you can go to sleep early.
Nuh-uh.
Duh.
Well, how do I get that?
I'll show you.
What?
Isn't that cool?
Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
There's no way it's a real thing.
Shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Jay Finley? Ah! Going ham!
Out of bounds. Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone.
Felt like he was watching the stream, but I don't like to put that on anybody. That's a big burden to carry.
What?
If you accuse people of stream watching.
It's a huge burden to carry.
It's a huge burden. You don't want to be that guy. You know who I know didn't watch the stream?
Who?
Ryan Q, because he's the man.
Yeah?
Just wouldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it. You're right.
And you can lose and say they watch the stream, or you can win and say they watch the stream.
Jim, I think this is the blitz. Look how
But-
close everybody is to the
Here's the thing. There are telltale signs of screen watchers. I'll tell you right now, there's telltale signs. We've been doing this, guys, far too long to not know when people are screen watching.
1st and 10.
Gotta love that play call.
I've never felt the awesomeness that is Randall Cobb on a halfback screen.
Yes.
I've never felt that. I'm addicted. I might switch to Carolina.
Yeah, how good is Cobber? Doesn't that feel good?
It's pretty good right there.
Wide open, nice touchdown. Now they'll try for the point after. Inside of the
We both have Macs. We do.
Yep. But we also have a Windows computer
Yeah.
that we use for everything to stream.
Cyclic Pumpkin.
Should I squib?
I'm ready when you are.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
I should not squib.
Cobb, did you? You don't even know how to do it.
Here's the kick.
Oh, I don't?
And
No.
Just a little
Okay.
squib kick.
Did you get down there? Of course not.
Nowhere
Close.
else to go, and he's out of bounds.
Error.
Error, that's pretty harsh. Why? Why do you feel that
Don't be mad
way?
at yourself. What's the matter?
What's wrong, Error? That was rough. Why? Error, you should be happy.
Yeah. Just email us. We'll fix it up for you. Wow, let me pick a play.
You can't pick a play, right?
It's really hard.
Offense lines up here.
He's gonna run it.
No, Rocky Road. That's not true. I was down 10 points.
Barking
But I can't come back down 10. The lag is horrendous.
And the give to Darren.
I'm supposedly the worst player ever, and I already made up a touchdown with the pick.
The 27-yard line. Well, that was a nice run that time off tackle, and this is a bread and butter.
Easy falls.
Power running. Can your offensive
Bump,
tackle make the
bump, 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 bump. I gotta start playing more PlayStation 3 games because these PlayStation 3 offenses are frustrating.
Yeah, it's really hard to go from PS3
around in motion.
to Xbox and back and forth. That is clear.
The ball again.
It's ridiculous.
If you don't own both of them, or if you are
You know what he does?
just saying, yeah, I'll just show up in Vegas and it's only PS3, the only controllers will
Hey,
fit.
Farls, touchdown. Hips don't lie.
Yeah?
Yep. First
On an
play.
out, be careful. He was picking my outs. I don't
And
know.
you win the war by running the football. Great job.
And if you could, it would be great timing for you to play. Well, no, actually, no. I was gonna say, but because your hips don't lie. No, 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 no.
The defense comes out of the nickel.
Corn? What's Corn doing?
This guy's a good time to play against.
Why?
He never snaps the ball, I guess.
We've hit the 2-minute warning
I don't know.
here
I don't know.
in the first half.
What error? What? Wait.
What did you buy? Would you get both guides with the winner's kit?
Yeah, I'm sorry, error. I don't know, man.
One
Just
guy?
yeah, talk to me. No, he said he's not happy. Talk to me.
Email me.
Talk to me. Email me. SGibs@madtips.com. Let's talk about your issues. How I can make it right.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Because I will make it right.
Staying on the ground, left side. When you have a
Plus, if you have the winner's kit, you're still about to get more defense.
That's why
I think-
you wanna run a
I think not. Well, here's. I should have known that was coming. Here's the thing.
Charging too fast, too hard, and not thinking on the defensive
Sorry,
side.
mid game.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Back to the running back.
Well, hey.
Now makes the move to the right. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Ooh, okay.
Specialized D should be out next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Pre-order now, get 20% off and the free 335 bonus. $8, free 335 bonus. You'll get it next Tuesday, or it'll be unlocked for your winner's kit. No-brainer.
Oh, give me that!
Offense lines up here. Tight end.
Low, 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 low.
1st and 10. On first down, and back to the ground game. Breaks out of that one. Nice tackle. Boy, watching that long run, I'm winded. That was
yeah, extremely. Just email me and we'll send it to you.
Good job up front, sustaining the blocks. Offense has got to be happy with that.
What both guides are you referring to with the winner's kit? Do not type in all caps. Just email me, zfarls@madtips.com. Let me know what's up, and we'll fix it.
We will fix it, sir.
Has his team's attention here. First down and 10. This is a screen.
That was a nice play. I like what you just did there, Pumpkin Man.
He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
J.A. Evans, if rules limit what you can do, then you go with the starter, which is a sim-style guide. Unfortunately, it's not as advanced as tournament players who can snap and do different things and be more effective, but you can still use it.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Whoop, 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 Gangnam style, whoop.
Second down and 10. Gets away from the heat. Stop the play right there.
Ah, drop that. You did drop that.
They hurry to the line.
Carson Palmer.
Palmer.
6-yard scramble.
He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving them hand signals.
Carson Palmer.
Third and 6. Challenging the defenders
Pick.
to the right side.
Oh, how is that not a pick?
Gets touchdown. Well, there's an old saying in the NFL.
So I had that, and
and the answer is more. So
oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Nice play. Good drive. Good drive. Good drive. Good drive. Jetty Capricorn wants to know, should you order a Papa John's pizza with extra garlic dipping sauce or just hamburger?
Can't go wrong with Papa J's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Never go wrong with
Ready
Papa
for
John's. Yes.
Papa J's gets it done for you. I don't know. I would not recommend the garlic dipping sauce, however.
Come on, Brandon. Thank you, Jameel.
No, Shady, it'll be out of New Orleans Playbook.
Whoop.
Or Tampa.
First down coming up. Takes the snap from the shotgun. Scans the field. Aaron Rodgers waves.
Oh, hips don't lie. Hips don't lie. Jordy. Jordy. Woo, baby. So what I did there, I'm not going to tell you what I did there. I did something different because I noticed what he was doing with his DBs. So I did something different with my out.
Yeah, that's cool, Extreme.
Tank, if you have an issue with that, email us.
I'll get it to feedback.
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Good piece of tackling.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL.
For some reason, I just want to call him pumpkin spice latte.
You ever had one of those? I had a gingerbread.
Ow! SGibs almost got the squibbles. Ah!
You mix them up, you run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kick.
Squibbles and bits.
No, don't worry about it. I'll send it to you.
He's brought down.
Starter D, I mean, it depends what you want to do. Wow, let me pick a play for the... Wow. I'm not even touching any buttons.
What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the ZFarls disconnect. The Z...
That is such garbage.
The Z...
That is...
The ZFarls disconnect? It's a real thing. The ZFarls disconnect. Ah, you're sloppy, Gibbs. That's sloppy football.
Is it because I'm so electric?
Well, if you want to be a good play
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that,
And of course, I get the win on SGibs accounts when I'm losing, and a loss on my account.
The quarterback has his team's attention here. He's looking to the right here on this.
Woo! Pumpkin spice latte. I like what you did there.
Well, that score ties
Boom.
the game up.
Nice play, latte.
On the defensive side, you got to come out here and take advantage.
I don't know. I haven't had one of those this year, but
I got like 2 in one day, and I thought people were messing with me.
yeah.
I was playing some games, but I think it was just me. It's not bad internet though.
Yeah,
I
bad
was
day.
at home, where I pay my internet.
Return, so here's the squid kick.
Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line. And just a few steps
I'm going to give a guide away
To who?
to whoever has the lowest pass yards per game.
That gotta watch out for that.
I gotta look. I'm gonna set a certain win barrier.
Yeah, no, that ain't. Yeah, games barrier. I would say.
Yeah. I want to find somebody who has more.
Mixing things up.
That's what I'll do.
line.
Pass yards. 4.
Corn.
This guy's 4 and 4.
The quarterback's
This guy's 4 and 0.
offense
He only
lines up
only
here.
gets
There's some shifting around in the
145
backfield.
points a game.
Second down and 8. Eyeing that left side.
Corn.
Play will hold up.
Corn.
TD.
No, but tech guy just goes epic corn.
You fake it.
Oh, tech guy. Sometimes you do some funny things.
The quarterback's hollering out instructions.
That was an epic corn.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. From the shotgun. Trying to work that left side.
Epic corn.
Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
That's a good job by the quarterback recognizing it's man-to-man defense. And when you see that,
SD the Great White wants to play.
leading
I think that's
to
who
the
we were
open
playing,
space,
right?
Nice completion.
Or he's on. He asked the
Lines
question.
up here. Second down and 2. That catch good for a first down.
Boom, 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 boom.
By the stats. So he throws that short
Corn,
pass,
corn,
picks up
corn,
a couple
corn,
yards
corn.
Instead of throwing it down the field.
Corn on the cob.
Apollo, Darshall, or easier said than done? I know Darshall.
First down
Easier
on
said
the
than
way.
done.
Darshall.
Yeah. He's got 13 points for.
The give to the running back. Looks like
Corn. Yeah,
Yeah.
Farl's a big Fable guy.
Power running.
Hadn't played it in 6 years.
Don't even do
Played it during the hurricane.
They can power it up
Beat
in
it.
here and pick
Haven't
up
played it
some
since.
yards.
But that was good.
second down and 6.
You actually get gold while your thing shut off. So that's my
Big Jordy. What?
You get gold when your game shut off. So I'm gonna
What a good
Oh, yeah?
just turn it on in 2 years.
Is that true?
Buy a mansion. And then
Because everyone was watching you and you were mining gold. And then you were in the land of like Azkabar or something.
you know it. You know it.
Oh.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff.
6 wants to know, how do you get Cobb in the backfield on
This
shotgun?
kick will stay on the ground.
Is that something you'd like to tell people?
Cobb?
Yeah.
Are you in the backfield?
Yeah.
5 wide.
You gotta come out in 5 wide, and then you audible to a play you like. Just make sure he's, whatever receiver goes to the halfback, he's
Correct.
the guy.
Correct.
Giants come onto the field now for this next series.
Oh, Apollo's in here? Yeah, Apollo. For being in the community, you get a
The wide receiver shifting
Tournament D specialized guide. You just lost 7 to 44. You can have a guy.
that.
Email me,
That
Apollo.
time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make
Clam bought a signed guide
You got a signed guide?
from GameStop.
Yeah?
Trashman's in the house. 2K King. I've been using Alex Green. Starks is good,
Second down here.
I tell you, I like
but
what
he
this.
doesn't feel as explosive as
I
he
like
did at
what
the start of the
Spice
year.
Latte is doing.
Go
I haven't been
shotgun
fumbling.
here. He'll throw it over the middle. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
Don't use Benson. Try Green. Try Green. You try Cobb, I guess. I'm gonna have to switch to Carolina a little bit.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
Yeah, Jay Evans. The wild card will be specific things potentially. More of
the wide receiver in motion.
Certain formations, you know, more in depth into certain books, stuff that you can take through other playbooks. So a mix up of some stuff. This is pretty good. C-Strick. Benson's good for like running out the clock at the end of a game.
Great for the end of the game.
He's got real good carry, and he's just not very fast, and he doesn't have good catch at all, I don't think. So he's too slow to run consistently and work your entire offense around. If you run that style, it's good, but you know, if I want to get a guy in on a flanker screen, he's way too slow, I think. Yeah, Evans, if there's anything you want to see specifically in a wildcard type of guide, you know, let us know. Definitely be breaking down a lot of different things. We have some good stuff planned. Yeah, Stark's catching's real big. He just struggles. Like if he catches and then a regular back will get 10 and he gets 3, then who cares if he hangs on to it? I don't know.
Second down coming up. Nick Perry has the sack.
Boogie, oogie, woogie, woogie.
Man or zone to defend strong close, whatever your run defense is.
Strong close is tough because of the misalignment. I will tell you that. So it's difficult. A lot of times if you play man, you have to slide the guys in. Remember that. There's a misalignment with it.
Giants Maniacs playing Apollo right now. AT Aliens playing Winning Blowfish. I don't think Winning Blowfish is a good type of guy that would quit on purpose.
Third down on the way.
Tough quick draw. Email me. I'll get you run D. We got good run D.
Out of the shotgun formation. The quarterback.
Get that.
I don't know what your pistol scheme was. Trying to think.
They'll call on Weatherford for the punt.
Bolden or Torrey Smith at the 1 for the Ravens. I did a depth chart for the Ravens. It's on MaddenTips.com, podcast depth chart. Bolden, I think I decided for catching traffic over the middle. Use them more going in that area, and Smith on the outside. Depends if you like a big, bulky catching traffic slot receiver or a speed vertical threat burner slot receiver, Ted Ginn style, but more talented. If I'm going to throw outs, I'd rather have Torrey Smith catch him because he's probably going to be able to break.
Go, corn! Ah, corn!
Corn? I'm about to watch the replay right here.
Cover! I need more allowance.
On the screen, huh? That's a real thing, huh?
What? Corn?
Screen to corn?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
They bring in an extra defensive back.
Not for the free guide, but we will be offering something if you stay tuned. Emails ZFarls at MaddenTips.com. ZFarls@MaddenTips.com.
Second down.
If you guys didn't get your free Carolina gift, email me here and we'll hook you up.
ZFarls?
Make the catch. That's what we saw here. Nice touchdown.
Extra point is good.
Spec defense has a run D, Joe Schmo. Very good run D. Yeah, in both a starter and tournament level have very good run D.
Ready for the kickoff. Now the smart play here is just to squib this.
Get down there, Mick. Get down there, Mick. Uh-oh.
And stop the play right there.
Nick, let me check on that. Email me. I think you had to beat us to get the guides, but I can check. Maybe I'll sneak you something.
Corn on the cobber. Tech guy should have Madden.
Set now for the next series.
Should give Tech guy Madden.
Barking out new signals. They come to the line and it's first down from the gun. running away from
Corn on the cobber.
The starter run D is just the run defense for the starter guy. Spec D. That's coming out Tuesday.
They just let him run through there. They didn't even try.
Ryan Dykes, you're the first of 25 wins. Who said that, though?
That was Air Gordon. That was Gordon.
You got to take that up with Gordon Price.
Defense
That's a beef that you, sir, have to settle with Gordon Price.
Yeah, Jay Evans. We love the TSO guys. We spend a lot of time with them at EA when we go down to the events and stuff like that. Good group of guys right there. Great leagues. Good people. This is our fishbowl. Welcome. You got your league fishbowl. It's good stuff. Glad you guys met up.
I see what you're doing there. I like it. I like Slick Pumpkins. Got some nice stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. I need
I'm not sure what he did for the first starter D, but I'm talking about the starter specialized D. But email me and we'll get you run D from that book. Apollo, we'll give you the, unless you'd rather have the O, the spec O, which is Giants, we'll give you the spec D that's about to come out.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
One more snap and halftime. They motioned the receiver around to the
screen.
Yeah, I should bring my PS3 home to practice. I play Xbox at home, and then you come in here and PS3.
Gotta play PS3.
Gotta start playing more PS3. So it's just different, a lot different.
Now we have fourth down. Tackles made. Well, that time the kick returner just does an awful job. He doesn't read the blocks. His guys are knocking him down. He goes the wrong way, and that.
You're not getting any other games over there?
I'm just gonna wait. I was gonna wait. It was laggy. I don't know. It's already 10:30.
10:30. It is already 10:30.
Giants getting ready now to start their drive. The quarterback coming to the line.
I don't know if I'm gonna get Black Ops. Halo's a lot like Black Ops. You can only really have that one other game. You gotta have Madden like 90%, and then you got your 10% Fable, which was one day. You got your 10% NHL,
10% Charlie,
10% FIFA.
And that's why he was tackled.
You gotta switch it up.
And that gains a few.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film. Still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Is that right, Tech Guy?
Offense lines up here.
Yeah, extremely. I used the Arizona, which was the starter guide for the first like 2 months. I literally never lost like for a long time.
In motion. The quarterback.
Perry! What are you? Oh, Perry! Was Perry sitting right there?
That's a nice job.
Perry's sitting right on that. That's nuts.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, I just saw the replay.
Looks like
You don't like NHL, the next one? I love it. It's good. It's good Madden change pace. Just keeps your thumb strong.
First and 10. Here's the handoff to Ahmad Bradshaw.
Just lab and practice mode. Find good pressure. Practice your plays, get your reads down, and then take it online. Play people in the community. They'll let you know if stuff's good.
Tight end in motion. Back to the running back.
Big Black, good question. Sometimes 2 men under can mess with the timing of the outs. Like you said, it's definitely, it goes from my first read to my second read. If I know I'm getting pressed, I look for whatever my inside is that I'm trying to get to, and then if I don't see anything, by the time I'm done, the out will be there against press if it's going to be there. But yeah, I don't look for it at first like I do when I see that type of coverages. I'll usually switch out of that play.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Tight ends in motion here.
Got him. Ooh, pick it. Big pick. Big pick. Ooh, Nick Perry got hurt. Eee.
I don't know.
offense heads to the line.
What up,
for
Evans?
The 7th play of the drive.
Was it 28-14 over there?
Yeah.
Out of the gun. He's looking to the right.
Oh, I expect something over there. Good play. I felt like I was close to making a play.
Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the
Tell me what-
receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make
Still,
that
this is a tight ball game.
Yeah. What's the quarter? What's the timeout?
Third quarter, 2 minutes
The
to go.
Packers are back deep, ready to return. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick. And he's tackled.
Absolutely. Giants offense is solid. Just, if you've seen me run it for the last 8 shows in a row, and if you watch me do it live, and you don't know what's coming,
That screen is freaking me out.
Packers come onto the field for their next
with my light
series.
mood, yeah, it's awesome. And then in the morning, big bright sunlight screen.
First down.
Yeah?
Get you ready for the day.
The quarterback's calling something out.
I mean, auto motion, get some switch offs, but
Jordy, hold on to that!
it depends. Takes a while to get going. Jordy dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I like a mix. You know, you can always mix it up, Evans. Whatever you think's working better. Like I said, with the Packers, that flanker screen is less of an audible that I use. Today, I didn't set a certain single back audible that I like a lot. And when you, then you like, because you don't use it a lot, but then if it's a big play, if you get what you want. So if you get what you want, then you don't have it, then you miss. So.
No!
That's a wonderful job that time by the
Drop the ball.
secondary.
Yeah.
Everybody's in position. Nowhere
I don't recommend doing this at home, boys and girls.
Going?
Yeah.
leads to another incomplete
Third quarter?
pass.
Yeah.
All right. It's a big play right here.
Pretty big play.
I'm going to switch and watch his game. You should hot route almost every play shy 23 day.
Pick up the first down.
Should definitely be
Getting the punch. Green Bay Packers.
making
Now
adjustments
move the chains.
after what you see. You don't
Good
have to,
job by the
but
receiver that time.
why
Get
wouldn't
that
you?
extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The running back goes in motion. Now 1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
J. Michael.
Pushed out.
Cowboys defensive playbook. What do we see in their heat map again? They must have 2-4-5. Just run stuff from 2-4-5
First down.
that we got out there. Is that official, ATLian?
Just a second down.
All in.
They feed the running back.
No. Corn? Tell me that Corn doesn't get that?
To the line. The quarterback's hollering out instructions. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
HHFP in the house. Is that HH Football Picks? I see you on Twitter
Corn.
all the time. Love it.
36-yard line. Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down. Keep the chains moving.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th
Strong
play
close.
of the drive.
Duh.
I like this little thing that you do here.
Down at 10. Aaron Rodgers.
Got him, coach!
House.
Got him, coach! I don't know why I started saying
I
that.
love that. I said it this weekend.
The defense is going to be upset after this long touchdown.
Oh.
Quarterback and receiver, they made a mistake.
House.
Out of position, and the
Now you just need one stop, right?
And they get the
And then-
Yeah, that's why I was like, I gotta go for it. 4th and 3 is
How about that
manageable.
Ramsey's Barden route on the right that he's running? Gets the nice inside position. What do you think about that?
What one is that?
It's like to the right, cuts the guy back in.
This could end it. Oh,
Here's the squib kick.
if I got that. I felt good on that squib right there.
35-yard line.
Is there a way you can vote on live stream? Let's set up a vote. We should do that next week. We'll have to figure a way out on the site.
Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side.
Error. My email is zfarls@maddentips.com. Just let me know what's not working for you, what you got,
First down.
What a job by the quarterback, finding a way to throw that football and pick
What
up
team you
another
use,
first down. They
where you're
are
getting beat,
marching down the
hit you
field
up.
right now.
This will probably
I
be
need
the
more
last play.
allotments.
Looking to
in the chat right now. Write down the best person you say you've played in Madden this year. Whoever the best person you've played against this year, put their name. Put their name in quotes as the best person you played this year. Noel likes your Twitter profile pic. He thinks it's very professional.
Yeah?
My older brother doesn't, but he thinks it is.
Pick that, Tremont.
Reaches in, knocks it away. And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the wide receiver. Disrupt his.
Come on, Tremont.
Sick with it. Getting a vote.
He was a good baller last year. He was a good baller last year.
Zebra.
There's the quarterback.
Cali Tree for Apollo.
It's third
EA Sanctuary. Gibbs and Chief. Ryan Dyke picked Farls over me. Yes.
And he
Me. Yes.
that catch will extend the drive.
The computer. Yes.
The computer?
To see the defense with good play action fakes, that's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake.
Everybody's putting in names of people that they beat, and then the one guy's just putting in people that he's beaten by a lot of points to tell us how good he is.
He's looking to the right.
Woo! C-dub. I sat on that. I sat on that route. I waited for
Ashman
it.
says you.
I waited for it.
Matt the Man's in the house.
Matt the Man's a baller this year.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's it.
So he played Little Man at a C4 tourney. Toughest person I've played?
I've played so many games I honestly don't even know.
Clearly I'm 0 something against Chief, so he's very frustrating to play. Especially that the first time we played I didn't have my run D set up, and then I was like, yeah, next time I play will be close because I'll have my run D. And then I didn't have it because he had out D because I got on my own head. My game of course got disconnected.
Oh god, that was a wrong
Literally
time
after I picked up the
Good
controller.
play call.
Nick, nobody's here is impressed by your skills. You don't have to sit here in the chat and call everybody out. Just not how it works here. So you can either go to being respectful or we just boot you out. Chief will, I'm sure, play you and he'll be extremely happy. It'll be fun, but you don't have to act like this. It's just not how it's done at Madden Tips Nation. If you don't think it's done how it's done at Madden Tips Nation, give him a 1 and let him know it's not how we do it here, unfortunately.
Monster Chappie is a good player. I played him this year. He beat me pretty good, too. He's a good player.
It's lonely at the top, Chief. It's lonely. I've never been there, but I read a book about it.
Oh, so
actually, I went to Mount Everest once.
That's a deep out! That's the dumbest out I've ever thrown.
That was so silly.
That was the dumbest out I've ever threw in my life. Oh. Man.
It's just not how to get it. How to accomplish
that's the
things.
dumbest out I've ever thrown in my life.
Stupid.
Oh no.
Offense now in the red zone.
The best is everybody's better than you. Nobody's ever lost a game of Madden, and then you go into the Madden Tips community. There's not an undefeated person in there with more than 10 wins. It just proves.
You want to punch it in there and get 7 points.
Ah.
They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
Coming up, second down. The wide receiver in motion. Looking for an open receiver.
Wow, big play. Big play.
Swallowed up behind the line.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
G. Monelli, pre-order the Spec D guide. It's 20% off right now on MaddenTips.com. Comes out next Tuesday. You get the 335 with it. It's the biggest no-brainer in history. It's literally $8 or less.
I smell blitz.
Pay for a lot of internet. Nick.
The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third.
We got a tech guy.
The quarterback.
We have to employ a guy to make sure it doesn't lag.
Line of scrimmage.
Kenny O, just search MaddenTips.com. on there, and you'll find it.
You're in the red zone. You want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
I need more lines. Yo-la-hee-hoo. Couple things.
Probably a lot.
The coach eschews the punting situation and calls on the offense from the shotgun.
Sorry.
4th and goal?
Yeah.
Big.
Good job by the defense that time. 4th down, they were
Spice Pumpkin Latte is a ball. I'll tell you that right now.
And this could change the game around.
He's one of the better players I've played this year. I can tell by what he does on offense, some of the things he's doing defensively.
I don't know why he doesn't have a record.
Huh?
I'm not sure why he doesn't have a record.
He's probably just started playing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
That's a pass all the way.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Got him, coach.
Tournament offense is not necessarily harder to run. It's just it has less stuff where
Players are just too good. So when you
where in some leagues, like if you can't motion snap, then you can't run some of this stuff. So that's a little bit of the way that it's different.
For what?
The tournament offense harder to run than starter offense.
Yeah.
Just it's more tournament style than simulation. Everything's still broken down. We just go a little bit slower with the starter. But yeah, Gibbs, who's the best player you've played this year?
Zan is definitely up there.
Zan, he says.
I don't know. I haven't played people enough like repetitively to say like that guy is like Zan. I play Zan a lot, so I know Zan's good. Calhoun County's a very good player.
Giants are getting set for their next possession.
The 2K King?
Instructions.
Nah, I played somebody that...
Man, it should be 20% off, though.
Receivers on one side.
Is there a code? There's a code.
I played somebody that ran it, Gun Ace Twins.
Yeah.
And I streamed that game. He was really good. He was really up there. I think his name was like NJ Prodigy 21 or something. He was really good. He ran it was Gun Ace Twins. A lot of that scheme. He let I think a single back ace. He was really good. He had a.
Brasco wants to know who's the best player you played this week. He's trying to get in.
His name is not Donnie Brasco.
No.
I'm saying that just because he said.
Yeah.
Just because of what he said.
Jay, no, I qualified like a couple months back for the tourney. I think you still 2 more games though, but it doesn't open quite yet.
Good job here by the quarterback. He doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing.
That's illegal touching, sir.
The receivers by giving him hand signals. Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team.
Oh, he said that was what I meant.
If you punch it in here,
in case it was what you meant.
Thank you, HF. The code is 20 off to get the code to get it down from $9.99.
There's the quarterback barking out new signals. Drop back, shotgun.
Who has the most creative scheme you've ever seen?
This is pretty creative what I'm seeing right here by Pumpkin Spice Latte.
He likes Pumpkin Spice Latte scheme right here.
It's pretty good.
2K. If they don't fill in all the spots, they just do the tournament with however many they get. I think they had. We're gonna have 512 last year, and they got to 480. I don't know. I'm not sure. I forget how it works. The guy Zach that runs the tournament's like a tournament genius. Like he was hammering out brackets. He does brackets in his sleep. So.
The quarterback throws to the right.
Why is that not?
What?
No way. Wow.
There was
Just got hosed.
Really?
Pass was in the air, and defensive pass interference is the call.
Yeah, it's a good call. That contact kept the receiver from gaining another couple yards down the field to make the catch. And I'm not sure it wasn't a good foul, because if he doesn't make that contact, it might be a catch for a touchdown.
From inside the red zone, so dangerous.
That's definitely run audible, right?
No, he's. Yeah.
Is he pumped? No.
Looking across the middle, great coverage there on that defensive take.
Jim, they're in the red zone, and what they have to do here is score as fast as you can.
You never know. I mean, you might get somebody you've never seen before and it's good. You might get somebody you've seen before and it's bad. It all depends. Gibbs had to face 2 very tough people. I had to face I just had to face a person that I met at a tournament, knew from a tournament the month before and had seen me play. The first round, which I won. It really all depends on the draw. I mean, I know Zan had to play a couple good players. Everybody there's good. I mean, that's the thing is, everybody there's good. So they might be good in their own way. They might not be as experienced, but anybody can win.
Right here, don't waste the time. You can't afford it because you need it.
That's a big play right there.
That's a large play.
I would have pitched it, but that was a big play.
That was a pretty good play, right? That was pretty good. That was a good play. That was a good play.
The quarterback has his team's attention here. First down here.
Wow. Because I knew.
If you score here, Patriots predicted the score.
I'm gonna do it for you, Patriots.
Here comes the wide
I didn't want to do it.
motion. Throwing out to his left.
Cobber.
Well, the quarterback
Cobb. You like the corn. I know you do.
When I scored the touchdown with him, I was like, that's the fastest I've ever felt a Packers halfback.
Doesn't it? It feels good.
It feels like a video game. That's fun. Jordy. See, Kiwi on Jordy.
Jordy's going deep tonight. I gotta score for my boy. Do I need a touchdown or I need a field goal?
Patriots, he needs to get a touchdown, right?
3 more opportunities.
The quarterback mixing things up at the line of scrimmage. Here's the first snap after the big play. Back to the air here on first down.
That's your fault. I'll probably stick to...
Jenny!
He's got the team on his back.
Put the team on his back. He said I need 50?
So the game is over.
I have 50 or do I need 49? Now I messed it up.
Ready to kick. Now the smart play here is just to squib.
Wow. Because I knew.
I've been to Vegas a couple times, so I know the strip area. So I'll probably stick in the room and just play
blah, 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 blah.
games.
Win those 2 games,
That's not a vacation.
Gotta win the 2 games first.
Yeah, still gotta win. Yeah, absolutely. But Vegas is not a vacation. It's a business trip.
If you're treating it as a vacation, you deserve to go.
You will not win. It's a business trip. You're there to lab. You're there to play Madden. And that's why you're there. So I can always go back. You can bring PS3 on the plane. Know well, you will get the 335 video when it comes out. I don't play poker, Big Black. I play other games, just some blackjack and stuff like that. Craps.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Second and long.
Once we win, we gotta win. Yeah, if you win, then you hit the strip. You don't go to the strip before you win.
All right, that was I forgot. I was playing the Giants in that game.
Brought to you by Gatorade.
Good game, Cyclic. Good game, Mr. Pumpkin.
Good game, Clutchzilla. Yeah, Violent Me, you can just go and watch.
Pumpkin, I liked what you're doing there, man. Keep that up. That was I liked how you were using wheel routes.
Football players, they love being
only thing I would say is just target the far left receiver a little bit more because I didn't really ever favor him. That's all I would say. Other than that, once you start finding ways you can get him open on routes, then you'll be good. Then your scheme will develop more. But I liked what you have going there. All right.
Alrighty, that is it for TWIM 80. Another show in the books. During the storm, you know. It was good. We'll have the archive up for you guys tomorrow. Catch you later. Not even on camera. Thanks for tuning in. As always, lock up TWIM 80. We'll catch you guys later. Make sure you pre-order it and get you the 335 bonus. We'll see you next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Later. MaddenTips.com.